Boo! Did I scare you? I hope I did. I hope I did. I hope I scared you. Why do you have a crown? Wait, there's like, okay, I have like top fans. You're my top fan, Cinder. How does that make you feel? YouTube is recognizing you as being a top fan. I hope you appreciate that. Okay, start off the stream. I don't have anything special planned. I never really did. It was gonna be a cross stream. You need to pay money to do that. I'm not doing that. But I did get something very special the other day, which is alcohol. So I will be having some alcohol. I'm getting what I normally get, which is squirting oranges from Jaw Drop. Yeah, I'm drinking my squirt. Drinking squirt today. Drinking squirt tonight. Hello, Unlucky Lily. Hello, Cinder. Welcome to the stream. Welcome to the stream. Dare I say, this stream is a zero mod stream. So, I don't know, you can act as rambunctious as you want, and only I have the power to remove you. Had to ASMR that. What's going down? What's going down? How's everyone doing? I mean, we all know what's going down right now for me. But what's going down with you guys? Yeah, run wild! Let's get crazy! What's up, Colossal? What's up? I'm doing good. How about you? Just cracked open a lukewarm one because I don't like most of my alcohols chilled. Good first sip. Haven't had this in a while. Chillin', that's awesome! Okay, today I had some stuff planned, but then it turns out my mods couldn't make it, so there we have it. I was gonna cross stream on Twitch and then play some games, but I think I'm just gonna do the model reveal, get that out of the way, because guess what? And it says this in the description, but I'm gonna say it again. At the last minute after my stream ended, the rest of June 30th, I had some unexpected donations roll in. And that was really frightening. But also really awesome. Really awesome, because that bumped us up to some of our bigger, more unachievable goals. And I'll go into them later when I announce them. When I announce all of the other special stuff that was in the end of the crazy thing. Crazy list. The ones that I called unachievable. Well, guess what? Most of them were achieved. Frightening thought. But in honor of that, in honor of reaching those big lofty goals, I decided to cheat a little bit. Because my flight to Japan cost a little bit less than I was expecting. And so that means that I was gonna do this anyway, but when I unlocked that goal, where I would be able to pay off my Japan flight and go to Japan, I was going to reveal my new model! How many donos came in after stream? Two donos. One was extremely large, and I shit my pants a little bit. And the other was kind of small, but it was a very kind and nice gesture. I was very pleased with it. But both of them decided to remain anonymous. So, they're anons. But they were very, very generous benefactors, I would say. Yeah, we didn't need to know that. What the heck? Bruh. Fortnite Battle Pass. I just shit out my ass. But because we cracked down those, I'm gonna discuss them a little bit later. What all's gonna be happening. And I still haven't contacted the winners because I'm still designing the merch, but when that is finished, which is hopefully relatively soon, it'll happen. June core clip farmer. I'm not a clip farmer. Why are you saying that about me? Anyway. I didn't have anything special planned to reveal this model like I did with the Chibi, where I had the whole, oh no, there's a cockroach, just a little roach, and then it was like a little me. I don't have anything like that. So I'm just gonna turn invisible and then I'm gonna show you guys my feet. I'm gonna turn invisible and show you guys my feet, so be grateful. Also, good night, Ojima Yellow. You're not gonna be here for the reveal. Magical girl transformation? Nothing of the sort. It is not like that, I can promise you. What? Huh? Yeah, feet. I'm gonna show you guys feet and thighs. And a little bit of a booba? Booba question mark? Anyway, I'm invisible now. I'm invisible now. Actually, hold on. I'll keep Ojima Yellow on the screen just for a little bit. You know what? I'll make her really enlarged. So it's like I'm talking. It's like it's still me, guys. It's still me. but here's my magical girl transformation music over top of the already playing music. I'm gonna drag myself down from the heavens. So I'm gonna be feet first, everybody. Ayo! Are you guys ready? Are you guys absolutely 100% ready? Wow, what a cool new model. Stop. No, my booba aren't that big. I'm flat as a board. Flat as a board. Okay. I just threw but I saw Yu-Gi-Oh card. Yes, this is Ojima Yellow. This is me. Anyway, it's not me. I'm gonna reveal the new model right about now. I'm gonna show you guys my little feet. I hope you're ready for that. I hope you're excited for feet. I don't know why I keep bringing up feet. I'm so sorry. Anyway. Look, guys. Feet. It's feet, guys. How do you guys enjoy feet and a little bit of calf? A little bit of calf. Do you guys enjoy? I'm not excited for feet. I hope you are! Those are boots. Give me feet. Sorry, I lied. I lied. They're concealed feet. They're covered feet. Felonious grew-ass socks? Stop! What are you saying? Anyway, a little bit more. A little bit further down. Oh. What do you see? What do you see? If not thigh. If not a little bit of knee. A little bit of skirt. Wow. Sheathed feet. That is what they are. They're sheathed. It's because they're dangerous. Because they're lethal from how good they look. Wow. Very odd. Very odd. Didn't notice me. I noticed you, Aerith! I'm sorry. I've got big screens. Night, Kaizaki, night! See you next stream, which will hopefully be soon when my mods come back. June's feet are secretly 2 knives. Exactly. I'm like Aegis from Persona 3, but with knives instead of pegs. Anyway, what do you see? What do you see? If not a little chain. Streamer making people. I'm not even gonna say anything. I'm just gonna scream unintelligibly and then hope that people stay. Okay, but do you see a little Memi charm? Whoa, how cute! Belt. That's how I keep my pants up when I'm performing. Oh, and what do you see here? What do you see? You see a little bit of face, some booba. Hold on, I'll try to show boba. There's booba, there's a booba! You guys like the booba? You guys like seeing my booba? The slightest hint of booba. And it's me! Yay! Aren't I so cute? Whoa, shoulder? How scandalous! Yep, scandalous shoulders happening now. You're a clip rubber for— I'm not! Oh, dang, this model's too good. Now I gotta buy stuff to cosplay. Oh no! Oh no, that's terrible. Or good, I don't know. But isn't this so fun? I love my little hair thingies. Do you like them? My little ears, my little bunny ears. And I don't know, my little lightning bolt clip. The bows are really cute. Yeah, and they move! I love their physics! Look at them! Whee! Scrap. I'm not Scrap Baby. But imagine, oh my gosh, imagine your dad is like a serial killer murderer and you just happen to get scooped. And then when you get scooped, like ice cream, you're just like, you look like this. Imagine. Imagine you get scooped up, you possess an animatronic, but the animatronic looks like this. Wouldn't you want that to happen to you? Because it happened to me, it sure did. Sans the dad murdering part. That's what happened to me. I dedicate the firework I recorded to the new June. Firework recording Doko. June is your dad, purple guy? He could be associated with purple. June, I put the firework in June. Mite. Oh, to the new model reveal, Juners. Dude, that looks sick. Bro, I love fireworks. That makes me so happy. It makes me so happy. Oh, and speaking of it being in general, you guys should join the Discord. It's in the description. I put it in the description this time. Because I didn't want to have to write it every time and then pin it. Because that could be annoying, I don't know. But yes, this is the new me. I didn't have anything really planned for this. Oh, I'm so far away. Now I'm close. Sorry. I still have the wrist brace on. I have no way of seeing any of my keys or feeling where my keys are. So smart, so tensai. Come June with us. Yeah, June with us. It's Moe Goon and my Juners. That's such a bad nickname for you guys. I have to come up with something better. Maybe we can do that when I formally debut. Which will hopefully be soon. I don't know. Making a game is hard. And I'm making like 3 of them. Companion games. Because I don't want to have to do like, I don't know, one of those introductory self-introduction videos, the lore videos. I don't really like those, so I made it a game. But game hard make when only one person. But only one person need one game, because game person, what? June revealed tomorrow. June revealed right now! But we do be June it though. Hell yeah, we do be June it. Should have put the wrist brace on the model. I should have. God damn. I should have done that. It would have been so awesome and funny. Moe Goon, Maximum Goon Tea, Dobot Goombot, Rygoon, Goonie at Magoon. She should have been Goonie at Magoon. June debut tomorrow. It's right now. It's right now. It's not Ina tomorrow. It's right now. It's right now. But you know what? I can show off other outfits because I made other outfits for this model. I made a lot of other outfits because I had a lot of outfits for my other model too. But I made a lot more new ones that suit the new hair. I can show those off. No Gunnar Lily Poke hates me. On God! Cinder, get on that. Cinder, get on that. Make one up for Lily. The unlucky Goonie. You're a Goonie. Goonie. Sounds like the technical term for a Gooner. Dude, it's Goonette. The unlucky Goonie. But spelled like the Goonies, like the movie The Goonies. That's what we should have been. Should have been the Joonies. Because it'd be like the Goonies. I actually don't like the movie The Goonies. Probably one of Sean Astin's least good works, in my opinion. But then again, he was a child. Goonozzle. Good now! Oh my god! Alright, I keep taking drinks. I haven't had alcohol in a long time and I like it. Little Junelets. Colossal Goon was right there. Oh god! Colossal Goon! Could have been a you know what? That's what we should all be. We should all have Goon in our names. Let's all Goon together. I shouldn't have said that. Let's all Goon together. No. Yes! Yeah, but I'm gay! Oh, what? Stop! What do you mean? What are you talking about? Oh my god, you guys are so mean. but I was thinking about different things that I could do in October because I thought it'd be fun to do like October grind once again, where I just do a bunch of stuff in October for like the whole month of October. And I was coming up with things, and I thought it would be funny if I did like Roblox horror, where I got like my friends together, and it's like, oh, what if we all played Roblox horror games together? Like, what if we played Doors or something? Because I've never beaten Doors. Doors is really hard for me. When the little pss, 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 spider guys, oh, I cry. I cry whenever those piss in my ear. That was not a good way to put. That wasn't a good way to put that. They pss, 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 pss. I'm leaving a 1-star on Yelp because of the goon thing. No! I mean, there's literally a name for a group of people under a boss, or in this instance, a creator. We're June's goons! Yeah! You're my goons! Let's play a horror game, suggested Doors. What's so bad about Doors? June, how much money to join you on that? Honestly, I think we could. I thought it'd be really fun if we could do like a bunch of like fan interactions in like Roblox games. Or Wizard 101. I really want to do like a Wizard 101 stream where it's like every week or something we have like the June guild meeting and we run around and we try to complete the story. I thought that'd be really fun. Like we could be the gooners on Wizard 101 and it's like, oh, goon meeting. Goon meeting today. And then we could all like play Wizard 101 together, and we could like walk in a pack in like an army, and we could kill people. Oh, that'd be kind of silly. You know, head out to Bartleby, get in his Bartle business. June, this is the 3rd time in a row you've mentioned the Wizard 101 guild, because I think it'd be fun. Is that so bad? Is that so bad? I think it's a good idea. I like it. I like Wizard 101! And I've never gone to play the story. I'd be 100% down to join on the Door stream. Hell yeah! You're gonna carry. I know you're gonna carry. I mean, I've only really played it with Dodo. It's like Dodo and me playing Doors. And I'm a scaredy cat, so I don't do a lot of actually like hunting around or doing really anything. I got killed by a mimic door once, and I screamed so loud. I screamed so loud. I played it a few times but never beaten it. Yeah, I don't know why. It's kind of hard. Like, isn't it supposed to be like a baby game? Isn't Roblox like baby time? Baby hour? Never played Wizard 101? Get on that. Get on that. I remember... Okay, back in the day, because, I'm not a hag yet, but I'm bordering hagdom. So back in my day, whenever we would like play games with our friends online, we would call our landlines. We'd call each other's like landlines, like telephones, and we just hold it up to our ear. We wouldn't even necessarily be talking, but we'd like have the phone up to our ear really awkwardly the whole time. And we would just be like parallel playing Wizard 101. Like we wouldn't even be in the same area, but we'd just like be playing Wizard 101 and we'd hear each other breathe through the phone. It's just like we're playing together. Isn't that so much fun? We're playing Wizard 101 or we're playing Club Penguin together. I'd recommend Pressure though if you want a scarier but similar gameplay loop. Oh, okay. I'll definitely look that up. I'll check it out, because I don't know. I was seeing like other stuff on the Roblox page, because I was playing Dress to Impress today. He's like, I was playing Dress to Impress today. I played Dress to Impress and Minecraft, and that's been my day. I'm kidding. I was preparing for the stream too. I'm not a fool. I was preparing for other things. I was recording a song. Isn't that awesome? PTI in the big 25. Hey! They're bringing back the Lana lore, so of course I want to support that. I want to support Miss Lana. Miss Lana does nails. Hagdom is a spiritual thing. A way of life. That's so true. Calling Roblox a baby game is like calling Gmod a baby game. That's actually kind of true. I feel like with Roblox, a lot more like people my age and like older people are playing instead of like what it used to be when I was a kid, which was like mostly young people and like teenagers. And I guess like creepy YouTubers too. Like Roblox is not immune to the Minecraft YouTuber onslaught. But yeah. I just like playing my baby games. And I play my baby games alone. Except I was working on something super cool and I kind of want to show you guys. I kind of want to show you guys what I was doing today. Because I was playing Minecraft, right? And for our Minecraft like joint server, our realm, if you will, the SMP, I've been trying my best to make like unifying railway systems. And I got a request from Volty to make a like underground sort of like tube system where it's like the rails go under the water and it looks really cool. So with my new shaders and with some new resource packs, this is what it looks like so far, what I was making. It's kind of cool. It's kind of cool. Damn, Volty's so... Dude. Community TTT. Oh, period. The real June core is inhaling Mountain Dew and alcohol. I'm playing Holocure, Roblox, Minecraft, and Fortnite. That's so true. I have the taste of like a 12-year-old boy. Sometimes I think I sound like a 12-year-old boy too. But, you know. Holy bells! Yeah, I think it looks really cool. You know, I had to make like 4 rails because it's like, you know, the 4 of us are gonna be doing that. We're gonna be riding the rails, if you will. So honestly, it looks kind of cool. And with the new shaders too, I was able to get shaders that like sort of react to like the way around, to like the world around you, depending on what biome you're in. They just look so cool. And then like at night, if you're in like a cold biome, it makes it like the Aurora Borealis. It's crazy. It's crazy awesome. But yeah, this is what the underground thing looks like. I wanted it to look like an ancient monument because I accidentally built like through an ancient monument. Like where all the guardians are. So I like fought off the guardians and I'm like, I have to stop. But I got such a good idea for like how the whole thing was gonna look. So I might just do like a creative mode build stream where I hop on creative and build more of this railway system because it looks really cool, but it's so repetitive. Like I'm getting sleepy building this, but it looks good. So obviously I want to keep it. Sorry. That was like kind of off topic, but I don't know. I'm playing my baby games. It just reminded me that I was literally DMing a Spanish Roblox YouTuber when I was a minor that was outed as a predator. What? I swear to God, that's happened to me too. But I was never in like those gaming scenes. That's crazy. Pain is the railroad to the light. That's so true. But yeah, that railway is to where our pale garden biome is, and I wanna do a collab stream where we all hop on the server and look for happy like baby gastlings, and then we can raise them to be happy ghasts. I've been begging everybody on my mod team and everything, like, guys, please, let's play Minecraft, let's play blah, 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 blah. I'm not very good at convincing. Who fails the mother? I would fail as the mother because I'd want to be like the child, you know? The creaking looks like the mimic. The mimic! Dude, I need to play that game. That's like $50, but I want to play that game. I want to play that game too. But I'll settle for Dead by Daylight. It kind of does look like the mimic. It's got like the orange and like the gray motif. Yeah, that makes sense. Play instead of Baby Breach. No, because I wanna see Baby Breach because I wanna see the Freddy. You're supposed to be on lockdown. Vanessa, my ass is too fat. I'm too dummy thick. I wanna see that. They call me the bomb thief. The way I disperse grief. Wow. June, what? That was an edit. I know it was an edit, but it was real to me. It was real to me. It was like, you have to vent. Have you heard of Among Us, Gregory? You need to vent. But Vanessa, I'm a material girl. Dude, I just really like Five Nights at Freddy's Security Breach. I think I like it because it's so, I don't want to say that it's such a failure, but it was such a failure at the time. Especially on release when it was like fucking broken beyond belief. Ugh, Lassie. Gil June doesn't know the Jackie's box song. I do a little bit. I know the My Name is Edwin. I made the mimic. It was difficult to put the pieces together. But that's all I know. That's all I know. It's very janky. Is it still janky? I have no idea if it got like fixed, like the main game. Like I know Ruin was pretty good, but I don't remember if the main game is still broken or not. I hope it is. I sincerely hope it is, because I think it would add like a layer of comedy to my fear. Layers of fear, if you will. I'm not playing that game, by the way. Although it would be kind of funny to play that game because of the baby glitch. But they patched the baby glitch that Derma found too, so it wouldn't even be fun anymore. Freddy running past Markiplier on his wave to save Markiplier. The game got better, but it's still glitchy? Okay, okay. So it's not like Roxy Raceway is entirely unloaded when you enter it. Do you think I could still break like the time? Do you think I could still sequence break? I hope I can. I hope I can sequence break. Coward behavior to get rid of funny ghost baby. Exactly! They were like, we want our art to be taken seriously, but who else is gonna go backwards like that other than Germa and funny people? And don't you want funny people to play your game? Like, dude, Germa skyrocketed in fame. June the type of woman to recreate the Germa Pac-Man incident and try to sound like a 10-year-old to be innocent. Ah! I feel like I would. I feel like a lot of my bits, because I watch so much Germa, because I really like him and think he's funny, like, I don't know, I admire him for his comedy. I feel like every single time I watch Germa and then I stream, I get so scared that I'm gonna pull up a Germa bit by accident. Just because it's on my mind and I don't want to be a joke stealer. Because imagine stealing all of your jokes from a highly popular public figure who is popular for doing the thing that you do. Like, I don't know, I'd die a little bit. I'd be like, why? Why? So if I do accidentally recreate a Germa bit, just know it's not my intention. I just have brain rot. I don't even think it's brain rot at this point. I feel like it's like almost a full hyperfixation. Moe Moe joke thief. We're like, no! Call me Moe Moe Germa. No, don't do that. That was so cringe. As soon as I said it, I didn't think before I spoke. Said it, thought about it, cringed. Never mind. Strike that from the record. Strike that from the record. We're done. We're cooked. The Germa references are subliminal. They are. I don't know, but I feel like because whenever I watch somebody, I like kind of pick up their mannerisms, like their way of speaking. So sometimes I might actually talk like fucking German. And I don't notice because it's like, oh, whatever. Like, I've been watching Only Murders in the Building. I've been catching up on that recently. Because I stopped watching it after season 2, because season 2 was such a flop in my opinion. Like, I'm a big hater. I watched it. I've been watching it like this whole past week. Kind of binged it in the week, actually. I was like, I could just space apart whenever I watch the episodes and it'll be fine. Like, I'll do like Monday, Wednesday, Friday, I'll watch episodes and it's whatever. But then I watch like 4 episodes in a sitting. But every time I watch Only Murders in the Building, next thing you know, after the thing, I start talking like Selena Gomez. I start talking like really low and kind of like closed-mouthed. And I don't notice it until like somebody points it out and I'm like, oh fuck. Oh no. As a bit, once per stream, flash a JPEG of Germa for a frame. Just the sus face, just boom. Boom, 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 boom. June got the mimic autism. I do! I mimic everything. And you know what's funny? My mom does the same thing with accents. She talks in accents, and we both get stuck in accents sometimes. So like, if she's picked up on an accent, and I start mimicking that person with the accent too, but I'm mimicking like their inflection pattern, we're just mimicking at each other, and we don't know. Oh, you do that? My personality is the protag of The Last Thing I Watched. They do all the time! All the time! It's so bad! Like, I walk out of a movie theater and I'm like, I've been irreparably changed. I am them. I just went through their life. It's crazy, it's crazy. Oh my god, you should have seen me after watching the Five Nights at Freddy's movie. I walked out of the theater and I was like, I too am depressed and crave sleep all the time. I feel like I've worked 50 million dead-end terrible jobs. I feel like I've interacted with Matthew Lillard. Oh my god, the same thing happens with like Scooby-Doo. Like when I watch Scooby-Doo, I do like this really weird way of talking because it's like the only way that I can even somewhat replicate Casey Kasem's vibe. It's bad. It's bad. If I lock in on a show or book for too long, my speech pattern change. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Like one time I watched Germa for like not even 5 hours. It was more than that. It was like the length of like, if I watched like 3 movies in a row, there were like 3 hours. It was like that. So like 9 hours. I watched Germa for 9 hours one time. Don't ask why. Don't ask why. But I watched Germa for like 9 hours. And then I started talking to my parents. And I started doing that little thing that Germa does. I started doing that thing that he does where he like starts to tell a story and you can tell that he's starting to tell a story and he gets like really into it. And you can kind of tell. And then the spacing and like the weird stutters and all of that. I would just do that and I'd talk with my hands because I don't know why. I swear to God, Germa talks with his hands. Like he sounds like he talks with his hands. He's got his hands in front of his face. It's very bad. It's very bad. And sometimes I try to do like different voices that he does, and it's really bad. It's like a problem. I started saying a lot because of queso. Oh my gosh, you start getting the little bit of southern drawl. You go, a lot. Yeah. I think most people's humor rubs off on me. Well, I mean, dare I say, you've started saying biat, right? I got you on the biat thing. Which I apologize, but also it has also consumed my life. I can't call somebody a bitch without thinking biat first, and then I stutter for a bit, and people are like, oh, are you scared of calling somebody a bitch? And it's like, no, I just didn't want to start saying biat. Because I don't know, that's a little cringe. But my friends all do it now, so it's fine. I stopped saying biat a week ago. Well, get ready to start saying biat again. You stopped saying biat a week ago because I stopped streaming a week ago. Keep that in mind, right? If you keep watching me, next thing you know, I'm gonna convert you completely. You'll never say bitch again. Biat is a very fun thing to say. It's so fun. Dude, it's like I turn around, I'm like, hey, biat! Like, you can say it however you want. There's like an intensity to it. It's so, like, sharp. You got me saying Pogi, but I started saying Pogi because of Dodo. Dodo's always like, oh, can we play Fortnite? And he's like, Pogi, Pogi. Like, damn, okay. And people call me the 12-year-old. They don't see you. They don't know you. Oh no, I will say bitch normally. I'm very crude. I'm so crude with my language. I'm very crude. I'm actually very surprised at the Dress to Impress stream with my mom. Because it's like, I didn't drop an F-bomb a single time. And I was so terrified that I was going to. I was like, oh god, I'm gonna say the F word in front of my mom and she's gonna kill me. She's gonna murder me on stream. But no, 0 F-bombs. It was crazy. She would have rocked your shit. Oh, I have to... That actually reminded me. Because it's been about 35 minutes, and that's when my Stream Elements bot did all the donathon stuff. I have to take that away. I forgot to do that. Oh well, we'll keep the bot going this last stream. Why not? Oh damn it! I forgot to trick you into saying it. Yup, you What a failure. What a colossal failure. If you said fuck, she'd ground you for a million years. Actually, she's heard me say fuck before. She's heard both me and Cool say fuck before. But the thing is, she likes the way that I say it better. Because every single time Cool says fuck around my mom, she's like, it just doesn't sound right. I don't know, like, her voice doesn't suit it. My voice suits it, apparently. Because she's less freakish about it when I say it. Name all the swears she's heard you say. I mean, I've said, like, almost every swear in front of her. That isn't a slur, because I don't say slurs. But yeah, you know, fuck! Shit! Whore! She's calling you a delinquent. She wishes I was a delinquent. My mom wishes I was a delinquent. Let's be fair. She would be giggling and kicking her feeties right now if she saw me drink. Got the couch potato aura. I do. I really do. I'm very lazy. Speaking of, do you know what I did yesterday? Yesterday, I did a fuck ton of shit. And by fuck ton of shit, I mean, not a lot. Not a lot if you think about it in terms of, like, number of events that happened. But they took really long. I was outside. So you guys know. I left the house. I left the house for a long period of time. I woke up early, which is something I don't normally do. Actually, technically, I didn't fall asleep. I didn't go to sleep. But, I had my eyes rested for like a minute and then I had to be awake. But yeah, I was awake at a normal, reasonable time, which is 11 a.m. I went outside. I went on the train. I took the train into Toronto. Because I'm not a tourist. Toronto. But I went into Toronto. And then I walked around for so long, and I don't normally walk. I'm not used to walking a lot because normally I sit in this chair all day. The most that I walk is upstairs to the bathroom, you know? Or from my computer chair to my other chair, which is literally like 2 steps. That's how much I normally walk. I walked. And I didn't take any other transit because I don't trust the TTC because the TTC is some crazy ass shit. I'm not getting into that. But people get set on fire on the TTC. People get pushed. But they get set on fire. It's happened 2 times in the span of a year. Which is too many times to be getting set on fire at the subway. But yeah, I took the train into Toronto. And then from the main train station in Toronto, I walked super far. And then I walked all the way back to the main train station. And then I took the train back home. And then after that, I went grocery shopping with my dad. I defied all logic. But I was doing that to do something very important. Welcome, Desert Punk. But I did all that walking to get something very important. Because it was the last day to pick it up. Other than that, I'd have to get an appointment, and I don't want to get an appointment. I picked up my university degree. Isn't that exciting? I doubled majored. I was in one big program, but I was doing 2 majors. The course load equivalent and everything of 2 majors. And guess what? Guess what's so crazy about the school that I go to? The school that I go to or went to? It's always an honors bachelor's. It's never just a normal bachelor's, it's always an honors bachelor. Which means that it's way better than any other university. Now, I don't know if I'll dox the school that I went to yet. I don't know if I will. I can, because I'm not going there anymore. But I'll be moving soon. So when I move, I say soon, and it's like maybe in a year or 2. But after that, I'll be able to dox where I went to school, because it's, I don't know, it's kind of prestigious. It's kind of prestigious and crazy and cool. June moving tomorrow. Deltarune is not tomorrow. Wait till post move, definitely. Exactly. But yeah, it's split across multiple campuses, so even if I did drop like where I went, you wouldn't know what campus I went to. But yeah. Definitely when I move, because I'm moving kind of far away too, which is scary. And I think I might do a stream talking about my move, probably when it happens. I think it'd be really interesting to like, because I've been taking like diary entries. I've been taking diary entries and I've been really sentimental because I was born and I've lived in this house ever since, you know? So the house that I live in right now has been my home for almost 24 years, because my birthday's this month, so almost 24, but technically 24 for my parents, but not for me because I haven't been alive that long. So it's like it's really sentimental. I don't know, it's really bittersweet and kind of crazy because it's like this neighborhood, I've grown with it. I've watched it grow, you know? So I'm getting very sentimental about it, and I'm like taking little log entries, little diary entries about like, how am I feeling about this? What's going on? Because I also have to like clean everything out of this house. So it's like, oh, I gotta do whatever, you know? I've gotta go through all my old stuff, because like in my garage there's like so much of stuff from like my grandma, like my grandmother and grandfather's stuff that I haven't seen in years, you know? And we were getting rid of our baby, like our childhood bikes. Yeah, and my childhood bike is so cool. I don't think I can post a picture right now. I'll probably be able to if I like edit myself out really coolly, or edit out my parents, because my parents were in it. But I took pictures. I've been taking a lot of pictures of things that I'm like giving away, because like, again, I'm moving, but this is like generational shit. Like, I've dug out all of my pixel chicks. If you guys don't know what they are, pixel chicks are peak. Bob, what's up? Sorry, I wanted to have like the energy to scream. Happy week before your birthday, Cinder! Whoa! Oh my gosh, next Sunday it's a week. Why are you getting rid of childhood stuff? Well, because when we move, we're gonna be like kind of downsizing, so I don't know. We just think that it'd be good to like get rid of all the stuff because our house is like notoriously cluttered. Considering that it's only been like a few of us. We're a toka from within. If I could revisit my childhood, I'd never leave that. Yeah. No, I like going through all of this stuff is making me like so nostalgic about like a bunch of things, which is why kind of part of the reason why I want to play like a bunch of like childhood games in the coming weeks and stuff like that. Just really stream anything. Speaking of streaming childhood things, I think I'll stream, I think I'll do like another marathon stream, kind of like the Freddy Fish games, but for Pajama Sam. But I think I might do that more around Halloween, because the first game is definitely like themed to be more spooky. I'm trying to gather like a bunch of spooky things to play in October, because I wanna test myself again, see where I am in terms of like streaming and presence and all that nonsense in October. Like, I'll definitely do that. But yeah, if you guys have any suggestions for like spooky games too, that'd be awesome. How much money for the Batsu wheel from the Junathon to come back? You know what? It will probably come back. For Pajama Sam or for like any other big thing that I do. Like, I'm planning on streaming around my birthday as well. Just like, you know, celebrate my birthday with me. But I still don't know how that's gonna go, because normally my family, my extended family has like, they have things planned for my birthday, just so like everybody gets together and we all celebrate July birthdays and whatever. And normally it's on my birthday because, you know, it's like the weather's nice, and like one of my aunts and uncles has like a cottage and stuff like that, so we go down to their lakeside cottage and go to the beach for a bit. But I don't know if that's happening this year. Because if it's happening this year on my birthday, I can just like skip out and stream on my birthday. at like a decent time, like in the afternoon instead of late at night, like I do always now. RPG horror game marathon for October. Dude, I did that last October on Twitch. Would you believe it? But I do have some other games that I'd like to revisit, like maybe on YouTube instead of on Twitch. It's like I played Eve, I played Witch's House, I played Cat in the Box. That Twitch ads. Well, the thing is, I'm not monetized on Twitch, so maybe you won't see any ads. But in any case, all of the VODs are on my VODs channel, and I don't normally advertise the VODs channel because I, again, didn't really stream on Twitch. But because nowadays I'm thinking I will stream on Twitch more often, that'd be a good thing to put in the description. Ha! Not bother at all? No, but I want to do that this year. See, this year for October, I have like a bunch of RPG Maker horror games, and I might do like an RPG Maker horror week. Cause like I love that. I love RPG Maker horror. I grew up on it. Like Crooked Man or like the Strange Man anthology would be an interesting thing to go through. Cause like Udi is a really good maker or marathon it. It would not be a marathon. I have too many of them. And a lot of the RPG Maker horror games that I really like to play are really long. But I could replay Ebe again. I really love Ebe. Ebe is one of my favorite ones. Now that week has to end with Ao Oni. True. But the question is, do I play the new one or do I play the original? I'm gonna play the original. I'm not even gonna act like I'm gonna play the new one. I'm not even gonna act like I'm gonna play the Blueberry Onsen Ao Oni that just came out. I'm gonna play the original. Wait, Ao Oni Marathon? That'd be so fucking boring. That'd be like the same game 50 million times. And a lot of them are like phone games too. Only found out you're streaming because you came up on recommended. Dodo! You're my fucking mod! I messaged mods chat even saying, hey, any mods free for tonight? That's so funny. That's so funny. Irresponsible mod. Everybody point and laugh at Dodo right now. I didn't get a notif. What about Volty? Volty doesn't have internet. Volty doesn't have internet, bro. What are you thinking? Now Dodo's here. Stream Death Row. I could do that. Oh yeah, lol. Sounded like he's gonna leave, huh? Sounded like he's gonna leave. Make an Ao Oni June PNG tuber for Ao Oni stream. Can I? Hold on. I think I can do this. I made this so like I made it a year ago in October because I did have plans to play Ao Oni, but I just didn't get to it because like my entire internet service provider went down for like the whole region. So I couldn't text anybody, I couldn't call anybody, I couldn't watch things on YouTube, I couldn't even use my data because they're all from the same thing, because shoutouts to the Canadian tech oligarchy or whatever. But I ended up not streaming Ao Oni, but I really wanted to, and I made this for my thumbnail. I made this for the thumbnail, and it's funny. It's funny. I made this for the thumbnail, and I edited it with one of my other, like I took a screenshot of my model's head and just made like another one. I just pasted it over top of this, but I made the June Oni. I made the June Oni a while ago. Don't you love it? Doesn't it look so good? But I made this for the thumbnail. It's the June Oni. Ow, June. June face reveal as well. That's so mean. How dare you? I needed to move it out of my way so that you could see my face. Actually, you know what? Hold on. I can show off my toggles too. How dare you say that? Just see, I'm looking at you right now, and I moved the Owl Junie out of the way because you needed to see this. My disapproval. Road! The June face reveal is obviously June May Yellow. But yeah, the Ao Junie I made this a while ago for the thumbnail. Got that Gargamel nose. Hey! But yeah, this is June Oni. I hope you like old model haircut for the Yu-Gi-Oh monster, new model haircut for the Aoni. No! The thing is, what's really funny is that they were made at different stages of June development. Like, this is from, like, the old model that I just semi-retired. See? Semi-retired the model that was used in the June Oni. And then, oh, June Miel is gonna be so big. Hold on, I'm gonna resize it before I reveal. And then this, and then Ojunma Yellow was for the old model that I retired before I started streaming, funnily enough, in October when I debuted this new model. This model. That's the old model, and this is the old model. Isn't that crazy? So, is this technically Ojunma Purple? Oh my god. I need to make my own Ojama legion of cards. The Ojunmas. The Ojunma archetype. Your current model looks so good, by the way, but yeah! I'm so happy, I'm so happy. Why is June in jail? Because of my crimes. I've committed a lot of crimes. The 7 June souls are real. They're gonna be real. I should play fucking Undertale. I should play fucking Undertale and Deltarune. A lot of people that I talked to have compared me to Susie. But I want to see what Susie's like. See if we compare. Oh, June McGreen should be a zombie June from Walking Dead Season 2. So true! This might be a dumb question, but what are the crown things? Honestly, I have no clue either. I just noticed them when Cinder brought it up at the beginning of the stream. But there's like a top fans toggle at the top of the chat, and it shows like experience points, I guess, from commenting, from like messaging in chat and reacting. You're 5th, Dodo. Get in shape. Not sure how you'd be similar to Susie. I don't know either. I don't know Susie, but I heard, because I really like Toby Fox, but I didn't want any spoilers for Deltarune, so I've been kind of avoiding that. But I did hear that Toby Fox based Susie on Maya from Ace Attorney, and I get compared to her a lot. So I guess that's why people do it, because they see like that sort of vibe. Both are purple. This is true. This is true. Wait, there's a ranking system? Yeah! There's a ranking system. Now I can know who truly cares about me. This is the chat tier list. I don't even have to do anything. This is the chat tier list. Except it shows that Rye is number 1. Purple Nurple? Is that what you were gonna say? Purple Nurple. I hope that's what you were gonna say. But yeah, I have different outfits for this model that I could show you guys too. Chaz it up! Second! Period. Dude, it resets every stream, so no, it isn't the tier list. Well, I feel like it acts like how I would treat a tier list and everything. Where do I rank? You're not on the ranking. It shows like 5 people. I don't know how you gain experience, but everybody has 75 experience right now. Apparently, everybody has 75 experience. And I really don't get it. I need to know my placement so I can obsessively chase the top. So true. You guys have to top. That, it might be wonky because it's in beta or something. That's true. That's true. And I don't have like membership perks or anything like that, or like super chat donos that I can receive. So maybe it's from that. You get EXP from duels. Duel me. That's what I should have prepared. I should have prepared Duel Links. I deleted it off my computer. But huge thing for all my Duel Links gamers, my Duel Links duelists, which I am, and I would say that very loosely, because I don't really like it anymore after they added Rush. I think it killed the thing. Also, the AI and the contract for the voiceover thing also killed it for me. But yeah, do you know what's crazy? They're adding Merrick. They're adding baby Merrick. He's been in the fucking game's files since the game came out in 2017. We have, like, Yami Merrick in the game. We've had him for a while. We're getting baby Merrick. We're getting that absolute mid-drift showing baddie. Do you prefer Duel Links or Master Duel? I like Duel Links because I'm too... Same here, Baja Blast. I love Duel Links. I learned how to play Yu-Gi-Oh! From Duel Links. So I guess I'm a little bit biased. But the Speed Duel format is so good. I have Speed Duel packs. Like, I've bought physical Speed Duel pre-made decks and everything. Because, you know, they have, like, those big packs where it's like, oh, it's the Yu-Gi-Oh! GX or, like, the Duelist Kingdom set. So, like, I have all the Yu-Gi-Oh! GX ones that are out so far, except for the ones that contain Sartorius' cards. But I have the ones that contain, like, Yubel's cards and everything. But I love Speed Duel, and it's such a shame that they made, like, Rush Speed Duel sort of things. I feel like they're just spreading themselves too thin. But if I play Duel Links on a stream, which I probably will when I'm trying to get Merrick, you'll know. You'll know, and I'll be able to yap. I'll be able to talk my shit about this. But I also want to be nice because I think it would be really cool in the future for Konami to sponsor me in some capacity, and I could play Yu-Gi-Oh! And advertise for Yu-Gi-Oh! I think that would be fun. Your new ribbon and dress look really cute. Thank you, Doc! Thank you, Doc! I feel like you can really see the progression of my vroid ability from when I was but a wee lass. I can show you guys my old models. Get on that Yugi-tuber grind. On God. Doing duels for chat. Winner gets the loser's soul. I guess I'll have to make everybody see the light. Winning is more important than... Whoa. That's a crazy thing to say, Willie. That's so funny. That's so funny. Winning is more important than friends. Ah, it's giving Manjome Thunder. But you know what I can do? Hold on, I'll turn invisible again. Because I can show you guys some of my old models. I can show you guys the oldest instance of June that is still here. Because the reason why I had a big redesign recently, and by recently I mean last year, was because I had like deleted a bunch of stuff off of my computer. And so I lost the original June. But I can show you guys what I used to look like way back in the day. You guys want to see? Way back in the day. I'm gonna give you guys a blast from the past. This was my first ever vroid model, by the way. This is the first thing that I ever did on vroid, which is the software that I use to make all of my models and all my outfits. Here she is. Here she is. This is the most earliest June that I still possess. Jesus. Help. Yeah, because I have big ears in real life. Very shiny hair and long pigtails. Like, look, you can see with Ojunma Yellow, you can see where the where it came from. Is that the alien they killed? No! This was Moe June. And if you look back at some of my early streams, you can see like this as a PNG because I was streaming on my laptop. I was trying to stream from my laptop instead of this computer. And look, I can show you guys all my toggles. This is what I looked like when I was happy. Full fish off? I'll do it after I show my faces, my expressions. This is what I look like when I'm mad. Grr. Go. And this is what I looked like when I was sad. Boo-hoo, boo-hoo, hoo-hoo. And this is the shock. This is the surprise. This is surprise. This is happy! This is happy! And this is happy again. This is smile again. You look like a puppet. I do! My mouth is so friggin' huge. And the forehead, yeah. See, I kept my paleness. But yeah, my original color scheme was like this sort of purple purple everything else, and then like orange. Up next, June Muppet. I'd love to have like a puppet model, like a model that looks like a Muppet. Should do an April Fool's stream with the very first model. This is the earliest that I have. This is the earliest one that still remains. Hold on, full fit check, guys. Hopefully you guys can see everything. Oh, my feet are cut off. You can't see my Crocs. But you still can't see my Crocs. I was also very tall. But as you can see, the jacket on this model, I decided for my newest model, I would just crop it. So it's technically the same thing, but instead, it's just cropped a little bit and it has a Memi keychain on it. Later, bye. See you next time. It's so cursed. Oh, and I had my Crocs. Yeah, because I just made the Crocs too when I made this model. Isn't this scary to look at? Like this versus the one that I use now. Oh, I need to turn invisible. I don't wanna surprise you guys with other models that I have. This is a complete stranger. Is it? Is it really? Do you like? Is it really so different? I guess because I made the models every time. It doesn't look so different to me, but yeah, it's super different. Mama, I flew up past pose. Yes, that's me. It feels like I threw up because look, like I looked horrible back in the day, but that was the humble beginnings. And now I can show off some outfits that I have. But first I want to show you guys that the jacket is the same. The jacket is the same thing. So I'm gonna show you guys, just zoom into my jacket. As you can see, the jacket is the same. The jacket's the same, it's just I cropped it and added the little chain. I was only there for when you finished a model and showed them off for fun, so this feels like a throwback to the before times. So true! It's PS2 June. I think it'd be fun if I learned how to like model more in Blender and stuff. I'd love to make like a low poly June. I think that'd be fun to do. And then if it was so low poly, I could like mod different PS2 games to have that model in it. I think it'd be fun. Kind of like how Mint Phantom did her Metal Gear stream. Do a low poly like Pillow Deer has. Oh, she has. Is it by the same person that did Mints? That made Mints? I think it was the same person. I could be wrong. Yeah, so 1 June. Super Mario June. Yes. I could do like an Ocarina of Time style thing. That would be interesting to see me in Ocarina of Time, one of my favorite games. Okay, but now I kind of want to go through some of my other outfits that I have for future streams. So if I start a stream with them, you'll know. So I have one for like casual streams. At least June said she didn't want to smash Pillow this time. I wanted to smash Brothers. Fit check. Okay. This is my casual outfit. Hopefully you can see that. So it's got the same boots, but I don't have any of the other fixins. I just got a big ass sweater. But yeah. This is it, and it has Memi on it. This is gonna mimic one piece of merch that I have designed. It's just gonna be super simple, just like Memi with the sort of like white, sort of lineless look. I have other stuff that I could test on my model actually, now that I'm thinking about it. But yeah, the merch is still in the works, but it'll come out and it'll be awesome. I'm like recreating my own cards and stuff like that and making my own stickers. It's a lot of fun. But yeah, this outfit is for casual time. So if you see it, don't act all surprised because it's just gonna be basically as common as my other model. As my other outfit, I should say. Next on the fit check docket, I have dubbed this one Moe Moe Goon. I have dubbed this one Moe Moe Goon for very obvious reasons. And this shirt that I'm wearing that says Autistic Virgin. It is based on a real shirt that I own that my gracious mod Dodo gave to me for my birthday last year. And I actively wear it all the time. And my mother's like, please don't leave the house wearing that. Meanwhile, I just came back from picking up food with my dad, where we stood in line and were very visible to the public. But yeah, I have my funny little glasses. Whoa, cause I'm an otaku. The June that writes Yuri and Yaoi fanfics. This is the June that's offline. This is the June that you guys don't normally see. I thought you were gonna say gracious mom. No. My mom actually sees this shirt every time I wear it and goes, if you wear that outside, people are gonna take it the wrong way. People are gonna think that you're making fun of them. And it's like, no. Glad it hasn't got unappreciated. No, I wear it all the time because it's genuinely a comfy shirt and fits me really well. This June Fujo's the fuck out. Exactly. I'm actually June. That's me. Wait, June, you're actually autistic? Bro, I'm too scared to get the diagnosis, but dare I say, I will see this. You guys will see this model again when I take all of my quizzes, because I will do an autism assessment on that stream. I took an autism assessment to like test to see if it like would fit on the screen nicely and whatever, and it fit perfectly. The site looks really nice, and I took like the super long one that's like hundreds of points. And they were like, oh, like a person that doesn't have autism, like a neurotypical person will have like, they'll score like 100 something or like 50 something. I scored like 200s. I scored in the 200s. And they're like, for women, for autistic women, the normal amount is like 150, and it's like, I'm in the 200s. What does that make me? The quiz question be like, do you love Yu-Gi-Oh! GX? 200s out of what? Well, normally they're based on like how many questions there are. So there are like, I think 100 or so questions. 100, oh my god, no, like 300 or so questions. And then you just get a point for every question that you answer that's like, oh, that's in the autism scale versus that's in the neurotypical scale. Because I hate it when assessments do this. They give you like, oh, strongly agree, strongly disagree, and then in the middle, and they're like, never put anything in the middle. But I'm like, genuinely, I have to put it in the middle because it depends. And you're not giving me clarifying questions to be like, well, it depends on this. Because if it was in this situation, I would be like, very strongly agree. But if it's this, I would be like, very strongly disagree. And they also say that that is a trait. So, also, dare I say, my dad and I are very similar because we watch the same things over and over and over that we've seen before. My dad and I, we do this parallel, but I'll be in the same room as my dad and he'll watch like a full movie, and I'll have experienced that full movie through just like hearing the movie play. And then next thing you know, I get caught up in all my stuff. Like, I'm watching my stuff, my monthly Season 1, Episode 2 Yu-Gi-Oh! GX rewatch. I have not failed a month. I have not missed a month since I first watched Yu-Gi-Oh! GX, but that's beside the point. But I'll finish doing that. I'll turn around. My dad's restarted the movie that he was just watching. He'll be like, well, we were wrong about the autism, but we're dead on about the ADHD. That's kind of what it is. The way that they're scored varies greatly between all the assessments. I know, and it's like, just standardize it, please. Monthly. Every month I watch the same episode of Yu-Gi-Oh! GX around the same time, because I get like, I can sense it in the air that it's like, I need to watch this. And I get this, like, the urge is so intense, like it has to happen. But it's always around the same time of the month. It's not like my period. It's totally different. I wish it was standardized so bad. Oh god. Because honestly, a lot of the time when you get assessed in person, it's like, oh, I just caught the vibe. I've had so... Before I was like fully in on like the, oh, there's like a very high probability that I'm autistic, right? Like, at first I was like, I couldn't be. And then there were like little things that kept adding up, and it's like, you know what? This might be more of a possibility. And one of those things that really knocked it to like, oh, this is almost 100% a probability, was I had somebody who was flirting with me on Discord. And I didn't get it. I didn't get anything because I'm like, we're just friends. Whatever. We're just friends because we're like online friends. It's like, whatever. And then they were like, I gotta ask this because I'm on the spectrum, so it makes sense. But are you on the spectrum? Because you're acting like it. What does that mean? But then other autistic people go like, oh, like, you're autistic, right? And I'm like, it's like, in the court of public opinion, I am. That's scary. I'm like, what do you mean? Someone to ask me to my face, like, dude, you got something wrong with you. Something's a little off about you. It's not wrong, but there's something a little off. I had a similar thing with ADHD, and then I asked my mom if I was ever diagnosed, and it turns out totally when I was like 6. No, oh my goodness. My parents are very much like, it's not you. I can sense it, June. Oh god! See, and the thing is, Dodo bought me this shirt because it's like, well, yeah. You've been peer reviewed as autistic. I'm one of the peers. So you're gonna admit that you have autism too? Is this an admission? Because I've been telling you this is something. My bro Dodo does not get social cues ever. Like literally ever. And it's like, oh, but I'm not. That is not what I meant. But that's what it seemed like. Because peers mean peers of the ilk describing this thing. That's why with academic papers, it's like they're peer-reviewed because they're reviewed by people in that field who have studied and researched and been in that field for so long. I'm like 60% sure I might be autistic, but we didn't test for that one, dude. I am so actually genuinely worried about getting tested and having that piece of paper. Because I don't really like to lie. I really don't like to lie a lot of the time. I have a big struggle with that. And again, might as well add that tick to the box, you know? But I really have a hard time lying to people, especially to people of authority. I'm like, I have to be 100% straight with you. But like, I can lie through omission, but if I have to downright lie, it's very hard for me. But it can also be very fun if I'm playing Among Us, because again, there's no stakes. Nobody's got anything over me. But if I have to lie to somebody in authority or like hide that critical piece of information, if they ask, oh, I'm gonna kill myself. It's gonna be horrible. But yeah, the thing is though, is that if I do disclose that to employers, it makes them less likely to hire me. And they're not gonna say like, oh, it's because of this, because that's discrimination and I can sue. But it's super less likely for me to actually get a job if I have that, because employers don't want to deal with that. Employers hate accommodating you most of the time, especially if it's like a big company. They hate accommodating you. And so like, I have a lot of social issues and everything, like blah, 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 you know, I stream. You see me on stream. But it's like, that kind of thing is bad. And they can learn it later and they can just fire you anyway and just say it's for a different reason. That's true. Exactly. So really, like, unless you can prove it with hard evidence that that is the reason, which they will try not to do, which is why if you're in communication with your employers at all, this is just genuinely employment tips from somebody who's never had a job and who looks like this. But if I say I have a disability on applications still get denied, exactly. It's really just like, they'll tell you that it's for a different reason though. They'll tell you that it's for something else. But whenever you're in correspondence with your employer, always save those correspondences. Keep a paper trail. Keep note of everything. Because if something does go wrong, where it's like, oh, you mentioned that you have a disability in this conversation, and then like 2 weeks later, you're getting your 2 weeks notice, you could submit that to a lawyer, and that could give more legitimacy to your claim that it's like employment discrimination. By the way, full fit check. Oh yeah, full fit check. Look. And the thing that's really funny about this one is that I This is what I wear when I wear this shirt too. Like right now I'm wearing my bike shorts. Not wearing my Crocs right now, but you know, Rose clumsy. Oh my god, stop. But yeah, the Crocs are back. They're still the same Crocs. What's up with all the bandages? Well, I used to have bandages on my arms as like a part of the old design, and I kind of wanted to keep that. Like I wanted to pay homage to it, but whatever. I also pick my skin a lot on my legs because I always sit crisscross, so it just makes sense. I like pull out my leg hairs. That's so odd. Like, thank you. Fire emoji. Thank you. Acting like I didn't just say that. Long ass legs. Hell yeah. Bro has no filter at all. I'm sorry. I feel like it's the outfit. It's the outfit. I'm so comfortable. I'm in my element, you know? It's almost exactly what I'm wearing right now, except I switched it for a Scooby-Doo shirt. So you guys are aware, I'm wearing a Scooby-Doo shirt. It's very cute. But anyway, she's fusing with the outfit. I know, the mentality, the Fujo, the gross Fujo in me. It's becoming stronger. But hold on, I'll show you another model, because I have quite a few more, actually. I have quite a few. That's somehow more on brand. It is. Dude, my brand is just myself sans filter. Sans Undertale? Sans filter. Hopefully all you... Wait, is it the same Scooby shirt still? What do you mean? The one that I changed into yesterday after wearing it in the yeah. I'm wearing the same shirt that I wore yesterday, but not the one that I sweat in. Ness is sans. But anyway, hopefully you guys will understand if you know who I'm being, if you know who I'm cosplaying, because this is a little cosplay one. I hope you're happy. I hope you're all happy with this. It might just look like a kind of dirty-ish turtleneck and jacket, but it's my Chaz cosplay! It's my Chaz cosplay! Do you like it? I will be wearing this for when I stream on August 1st, because August 1st is his birthday. He will be turning 35! Or 36! Is it 36 now? That's crazy. Anyway, it is Chaz's outfit, but with more of my stuff. So I like it. It's very cute. It's very cute. Oh, gee, you guys are the same age? No! What do you mean? No, we're not the same age. Volty's age? No. But yeah. I'm Chaz. I'm Manjome. 1-100 Manjome-san da. Desho? But yes, I have this cosplay ready because I will be streaming my PowerPoint where I overanalyze Chaz on his birthday on August 1st. It will be very long. It is an extremely long PowerPoint, actually. So I hope you guys are ready. I look at every single deck that bitch has used in the entire run of the anime, just to be like, this is how he's feeling. This is how it relates to the story. This is how awesome he is. It's not okay. See the light, guys. Except, no, see the darkness. See the daring stain on life, which is me. It's Chaz, because he's stinky. And honestly, it's very fitting that Fujo Jun, Moe Moe Goon, I was showing off Moe Moe Goon before this, because dare I say, just as gross. He's just as gross. We're both very gross people. 7-hour PowerPoint of why Chaz has to be with June instead of Alexis. Dude, that's like me anytime I think about him. Like, I could love you so much better. Just give me a chance. He's not real. Moe Moe Goon, Maximum Goon Tea, Dobot Goomba, Zai Goon, Rise Goon, Gooniette McGoon, Baja Blast Gooner, you could say. I just noticed that the viewer count jumped up as soon as I started saying goon. This sucks. Okay, I have a few more to show. I have a few more. Oh, you can see them all. You can see them all. That's not fun. That's not fun. That's not fun. You guys got to see them. Anyway, banish that from your minds. Banish that from your minds. We have next, because I'm gonna keep with the Yu-Gi-Oh theme right now. I'm gonna keep with the Yu-Gi-Oh theme. Don't include me in this, please. Wait, June Goon 0.4. Cause it's 4.0. This is like the 4th model technically that I've made of myself, so it's 4.0. Very classy. And it's gone through different phases, I'd say. But this is the same outfit that you guys probably saw when I was playing Tag Force last. So this will be my Tag Force uniform. Because yes, I'm that annoying. But yes. Stinky yellow. It's not the right, it's a staff uniform. It's a staff uniform. Do I have to go back into episode 1 and prove it to you guys? Do I have to go back into episode 1 to prove that it's the staff? Because there technically are no raw yellow or Slifer red duelists that are females. They're all the staff members. Yes. The first stream I saw. The first one! And there will be many more Tag Force streams because I really like Tag Force. I have plans to do the 5Ds Tag Force too. But too bad that I didn't start it now actually because it's like technically 5Ds' anniversary. That's kind of crazy. Wow. But yes, this is just like the staff uniform for Duel Academy. But it's me this time. Because I don't know, I'm too old to be a student, but I feel like I would, if I was a student at Duel Academy, I would be the type of person to be like, I want to work at Duel Academy. Duel Academy will always be my home. I got recommended this stream and joined, and all I see is VTuber beating the crap out of Chumley. Hey, Chumley kind of deserved it. No, I'm kidding. I'm kidding. Hold on, next outfit, because there are a few that you guys probably already saw, because I'm stupid. Here is the outfit that I have. It is the Otori Academy uniform, because I will be streaming more of the Utena game. Because I want to share my love of Revolutionary Girl Utena with you guys. So this is what it looks like. This is what the Otori Academy uniform looks like. Hello, Yiyan! Hello, welcome to the stream! But yes, isn't it kind of cute? Isn't it kind of cute? And like, whatever. Chumley had to pay for his crimes. He really did. He really did. Yes. I will be streaming more of that because it is a dating game. I gotta get around to Utena. Bro, you have to! It's so good! And I gotta say, and this is somehow a very controversial opinion, but I don't think it's controversial because I love it. Watch the dub. By the way, the sub and the dub are free to watch on Nozomi Entertainment's YouTube channel. So if you just look up Nozomi Ent, like E-N-T, and you Google that, they will appear. They have playlists for a bunch of their anime. They have a lot of anime up on YouTube for free, both sub and dub version, and I highly recommend checking them out. Like, they're just a good resource. Right Stuff and Nozomi Entertainment are peak, and RIP to Right Stuff because they got bought out by Crunchyroll, but, you know, peak! But watch the dub, because the dub of Utena is really good, and from the beginning of, I believe, episode 14, from episode 14 and beyond, they are voice directed by somebody that I feel like I should say, I had a very, very, very long-standing hyperfixation on this man. And not in a creepy way. I just have seen every single thing that he's done. I have kept an ear to the ground on all of his professional endeavors. I have watched every anime that he's worked on. Even if they were small or even if they were bad. RIP to people who think the Ping Pong Club is funny. It's not that fucking funny. But maybe it's because I'm a girl. It's definitely male oriented. But he's also, very important thing to note, the English voice actor of Chaz in season 1 and for most of season 2. It's Tony Salerno. It's Anthony Hayden Salerno, full name drop, because that's what he credits himself as nowadays. He directed it, and dare I say, best fucking ADR director I've ever witnessed in my life. Holy shit. Everything he touches, he turns it to gold. And I mean, Utuna's no different, so like, watch it. Watch it. It's not directed by him at first, so like the first few episodes, the first 13 episodes feel a little weird, but I'm not gonna diss Jim Malone either, because Jim Malone is really good at his job too, but Oni's just better. Whoa, that was crazy. I just know a lot about English dubs of anime, okay? Like, sue me, but sorry if it sounds weird. I thought you were still on Utena and we're gonna mention Crispin Freeman. Well, I could mention Crispin Freeman, but I don't know. I think, wait, is that bad to say? Would that be bad to say now? I think he's the weakest link. I think he's the weakest link in the Utena cast. I will not elaborate further. I feel like that's bad to say, but yeah. No, Dan Green is in it. He peaked. Not to say that anything that he does isn't peak, because it is, but like peak. Rachel Lillis is Utena, and she does such a good job. Like, I sense real emotion from her, and she was the best voice in the movie as well. I think the movie was a weird transitional period for the dub, but I blame the fact that Takahashi was there. Takahashi, oh my god. But I blame the fact that the creator was there. I keep thinking about Takahashi because it's the anniversary of Takahashi's death. Kazuki, Yu-Gi-Oh. I keep thinking about that. But yeah. Yeah, so many good actors are in there that you would never expect to be there, and they work so well. The movie is kind of bad. And this is another thing that's gonna get me a lot of hate, I think, in the Utena sphere. But I don't like the Utena movie. I don't like Adolescence of Utena. I have a lot of complex feelings about it, because the way that it delivers information that is pertinent to the show is a bit too on the nose. It's like saying everything super loud for the people in the back, but if you watch the show, you get the same shit. But I love the way that it explores it from a different angle. The events of the movie, I do not like experiencing, though. I think it's very visually pretty. I think the way that they did the storytelling, the symbols that they used, and the references that they made are very important and very awesome. No notes. But other than that, holy shit. Later, Lily, thank you for being here. Thank you for being here. You guys make me so happy when you stay for streams, and even when you leave, it makes me happy because you were here. You were here. I'm out of the loop. It's okay. It's okay. Just gotta say, anybody in this chat who has not watched Revolutionary Girl Utena, do it. Except look up the trigger warnings for it, because it is very heavy. But I would say go watch it. And if you want like diet revolutionary, this is gonna sound so stupid. Dare I say, another thing, another sort of tangent related to it, but another PowerPoint that I have that I would like to present at some point is me comparing Sonic X to Revolutionary Girl Utena. And there's a lot of stuff surprisingly there. I just need to figure out how to word it in a way that doesn't make me sound fucking insane. But if you want like a diet Revolutionary Girl Utena, obviously not exactly, but if you want like diet Revolutionary Girl Utena, baby's first Utena, watch Sonic X. Does Sonic X Chris really deserve the hate? He does not. He doesn't deserve the hate. Dare I say, out of every fucking character in Sonic X, Chris is my favorite character. He's my favorite. He's my son! He's my son! I've adopted him now because he doesn't deserve the life that he has. He deserves so much better. But dare I say, baby's first Utena. I have a PowerPoint all about that. I've compiled a lot of evidence. I just need to figure out a way to deliver the information where it makes sense. Because with Utena, you have to have a lot of background knowledge on Utena to be able to understand a lot of what happens. So basically I just need to do like a diet summary of every single thing that happens in Utena and why certain images are used and what images are consistent between the two, etc, etc. And then I can make it work. But I don't know, I think it'd be really fun to do those kinds of streams where it's like me just like pointing at a bunch of like crazy detective murder walls, just going like, this, you guys have to believe me. I want to do a lot of streams where I'm crazy, unleashing the brainworms. That'd be fun. But yes, watch Utena! I never felt sad watching Sonic Expo and Topaz and Rouge happen. Like when they leave, it feels, oh, dude. I love the lesbians. I love the lesbians. And dare I say, if you want to be sad about lesbians, watch Revolutionary Girl Utena! Oh god. But I mean, dare I say, just put your face over the Charlie Day Pepe Silva meme. That's so what it's like. That's so what it's like. People like to hate on characters that are children and or traumatized because they think they're annoying and dumb. Yeah, it's like there's a reason why they're annoying and dumb. It's called trauma. It's called trauma. Like, I don't know. I feel like because the dub doesn't talk about it a lot in Sonic X, the dub actually cuts it out because it's a pretty big part of episode 2 of Sonic X, but 4Kids cut out the flashback that Chris has about his neglectful childhood. And so a lot of people don't know that the way that he acts out are just to like monopolize attention from people who genuinely care about him instead of like his parents, right? So a lot of people don't get that. But again, I talk about that in the fucking Sonic X and Utena PowerPoint because shit, it's a big deal. Like strained family relationships are so common. So common. But between those two, they're very significant. Like they're very important because a lot of people hate Anthe Himemiya. But guess what? Anthe Himemiya, just like Sonic X Chris, is a product of their trauma. I'm still shocked when you told me that people hate on Anthe. People hate on Anthe, but they love Akio. Isn't that like, how do you Did you not watch the show? Did you not read the manga? Did you not do anything? That's crazy. Who's Sonic's ex? The girl from 06 I can look. Elise! By the way, another one of my favorite Sonic characters is Elise. I like the characters that people hate because they're annoying or weird, but are really just products of their trauma. I like the humans in Sonic. I think Sonic interacting with humans is the best way to deliver his character, I think. Because humans are innately chained by like a lot of societal expectations and things like that. So when you get this guy who's free like the wind and is so self-serving, but also so into everybody's interests, right? So interested in the well-being of everybody, which includes himself. It's such a good thing because Sonic really does teach us, because it teaches us as players too how to live life in a way that is fulfilling. But is still within the strictures that we have to follow, right? Very interesting stuff. Human characters in Sonic make Sonic more believable and more personable, I think. Holy shit. Crazy tangent! Sonic X is a fever dream, but it's a good fever dream until season 3. Then it kind of sucks, and I'd rather watch a real episode of Star Trek. I haven't seen this show, but I know Akio's bad news. How do people come away with that take? I don't know how people come away with that take. Dude, oh my god, my favorite classic Sonic character, Mighty the Armadillo, hello? I learned about Mighty the Armadillo from a porn game. I just remembered that. I'm so... Have you guys... I did not play this porn game, so you guys know. I just have an extensive history of watching Some Ordinary Gamers when Mutahar used to do like haunted gaming and like weird random games. Have you guys ever heard of the game? It's a parody. It's a parody on porn games. Sorry, I should have clarified that. It's a parody on porn games. but it's like a 3-part game series called Sonic Inflation Adventure. But so I don't know if you guys have heard about it. It was on Newgrounds, and it was about Sonic inflating people. Oh my god, because the thing is, it's like it's a 3-part series. So it's like the first time he inflates, I believe it was Amy. I believe he inflated Amy. And then she died, and so Sonic was put on trial. Search up Sonic inflation now. But he exploded Amy, and then there was this trial, this Ace Attorney parody style trial, about his conviction of murdering Amy. And then he breaks out of prison in the second one with the help of Knuckles, and then he inflates Vanilla the Rabbit, and then he gets sent to jail again. But then the third one is really existential, and like basically none of the porn game elements were there, because there are playable segments where you inflate these women. But in the last installment, all it was really there to do, all of the events that took place in the third game were in the real world, and it was this real man who was just dreaming about this elaborate life being Sonic and inflating women. But the thing is, it all culminates in an Evangelion congratulations reference. Roll credits. The inflation is the part that's weird, but everything else is such perfectly crafted parody. And Mighty the Armadillo was in it in the third part as this really, really stupid guy who's waiting to go into Le Club de Fuck, which is the name of the club that Sonic went to obviously do the titular Club de Fuck. Fun fact about that, by the way, I watched the videos about Sonic Inflation Adventure, just like recapping those weird games, before I had played a Sonic game to completion. What's weirder is the fact that you know this so well. It was ingrained in my brain, because how the fuck do you forget that? Can't wait for the 7-hour PowerPoint. Yeah! Because I believe the Sonic X and Utena one will also be 7 hours, but, you know. Okay, using the congratulations bit is good. Honestly, the way that it came together was honestly beautiful, and I'm tempted to play them for a video. I'm tempted to play the Sonic Inflation Adventure games for a video. I'm gonna censor out all of the weird, all of the inflation, but keep in the parts because the parody's really funny. The writing is really funny. But everything, like, you have to have the context of the first 2 games to be able to get the real payoff of the congratulations moment. Like, artistically, it needs to happen, but goddamn why? And why did I have to watch that at such a young age? I mean, Mutahar cut out all the porn too, but the fact that it was about Sonic inflation, like, that's the first thing that I knew about Sonic, was that people were into Sonic inflation and Sonic.exe, obviously. And I played like the demo for Sonic Unleashed on my uncle's PS3. I do remember that. Like before the game came out. I do remember that. But genuinely, auto-tune censorship via version. What a wild first exposure to Sonic the Hedgehog. It's crazy. My first exposure was The Adventures of Sonic the Hedgehog on Netflix. Dude. Adventures of Sonic the Hedgehog. I showed, because I used to do what my mom does, which was supervise the lunchroom at an elementary school. And so one of the times I was given control of YouTube, they were like, oh yeah, they can watch like something short on YouTube. And I was like, what is absolute heat that I think kids would be able to watch on YouTube? Like, none of like the children's like AI slop type of shit. And they have Adventures of Sonic the Hedgehog officially on YouTube, so I just popped on some of those episodes and they loved it. They loved it. I was like, holy shit, this is what the kids yearn for. They yearn for the Adventures of Sonic the Hedgehog. They yearn for gross, weird Eggman. American Eggman. I have one of those Genesis Classic collections for my PS2. I ended up with a copy of the Sonic Mega Collection on GameCube, and I could not understand for the life of me how to get through Angel Island Act 1 in fucking Sonic 3 and Knuckles. So the only times that I would play that game is if I played Robotnik's Mean Bean Machine, and that was the only thing that I played, and I love it. I love Mean Bean Machine. It's a fucking good game. Sonic Underground. Sonic Underground. Dude, that would be... I should do a cover of Sonic Underground. That'd be fucking awesome. That'd be so awesome. Just sitting around just being like, Sonic Underground. Triplets born. The throne awaits. Sonic 06 was one of the first games I ever fully beat. Sonic 06? That's crazy. That's crazy. I mean, the first Sonic game that I actually sat down and completed was Unleashed. Partially because it was technically the first Sonic game that I'd ever, like, laid my hands on and played. Because again, it was on my uncle's launch PS3! And dare I say, I really liked Chip when I was a kid. And then I was like, oh, I'll play Sonic Unleashed, why not? And then, turns out that Chip is voiced by Tony Salerno, so I guess it was destined to happen, at least at some point. It was destined for me to watch Yu-Gi-Oh! GX and then come back to Sonic Unleashed and be like, holy fuck! Holy fuck, it's him! But that's peak. Peak. Sonic Heroes is also goated too. Sonic Unleashed goated. I think, honestly, Sonic Unleashed is probably my favorite Sonic game because, again, it incorporates the humans very well. It's not explain why the menu music for Classic Collection was so sad. Honestly, I don't know why. A lot of games like that had like really, really sad soundtracks. Sonic and All-Stars Racing Transformed is also heat. Is it really? I don't really fuck with a lot of games in like modern Sonic if they're with the newer voice actors and they include Silver the Hedgehog, because I don't want to hear Bryce Papenbrook in my life. I avoid that man like the plague. What do you mean? But y'all know about Sonic X on the Leapster? I can't believe I never had that game. Cause I was a Leapster kid. I was a Leapster kid. You know, I would play like all my Leapfrog games and stuff like that. And the Bratz game. I don't know why I never had Sonic X. That would have been so heat. They got the fucking actors in it. What? Like 4 kids coming out of my Leapster? Crazy. I had a Pixar game collection on Leapster. See, the thing is, I think the Sonic X Leapster game came out when I was a little bit too old to be playing Leapster. I think that's what happened. Well, Sonic X started in like 2003, so maybe not, but I don't know. I guess it wasn't on my radar. It should have been on my radar, because I don't know. I really needed all the help I could get to be able to do basic math. Because now I'm lost. I am lost in a rainbow. Except it's not Pride Month anymore, so I'm not lost in the rainbow anymore. I'm just straight up lost. Frontiers was good from what I played. I want to try Frontiers. Or I at least want to try, Generations. But I don't know. I was never really a Sonic kid. I only got into Sonic really recently in like 2021 or 2 or something. That's when I started actually investing in playing Sonic and watching Sonic stuff. Which is kind of sad now that I think about it. Wow, I was deprived. I could have had Peak. I could have had Peak for longer. I read all the Archie comics in Sonic Classic Collection because of Mighty the Armadillo. I'm fucking Mighty! I want to play Knuckles as Chaotix for Mighty. And for Charmy the Bee, because I also really like Charmy the Bee. Frontiers is just Sonic running around an empty, overly detailed landscape where he looks hilariously out of place. Wouldn't that be the same for, like, Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild or Tears of the Kingdom? Would that be like the same? Or Wind Waker even? Sonic and the Black Knight. Dude, that's something that I want to play. I want to play that so bad because the music is so sick with it. The music is so sick with it. I love the idea of Sonic being like, don't kill yourself! Just like the whole game. I'm interested in that. I think it'd be fun. And dare I say again, pivotal human character in Sonic makes Sonic's delivery of a message even more profound. Crazy. Sonic Lost World to Yoshi Island. Sonic Riders Metal City's epic. I want to play Sonic CD. I want to play Sonic CD. I think it'd be fun. You know, I'd want to play like the European or the Japanese version though, because I like the music from those better. You know, like I want to play more fucking Sonic. Oh, I have more outfits to show. I totally forgot. I got too into talking about Sonic and Utena. I got too into yapping. I love yapping. Okay, next thing that I'll show, because one of them I want to keep for a reveal or something. I want to keep it on the sideline. So I've only got one left. Oh, two left. I have two to share. One for the money, two for the show. It's surprisingly not a Sonic outfit, because every time I make a Sonic outfit, I update my model. Because that happened with I made an outfit that I would use when I was playing like other Sonic games, and it was gonna be like a Sonic homage piece. But then as soon as I finished it, I made this new model, and I was like, oh fuck, I can't use that now. Because I changed fundamental design elements. But this might look very normal to you guys. Pink plush sweater with a heart in the middle. Very cute. I've got my hair down. Very cute. I got my hair half up, half down. Very cute. What could this be for? It's for when I played Ace Attorney. It's for when I played Ace Attorney, because it's the Feeny sweater. It's the Feeny sweater from Trials and Tribulations. Yeah. Very cute. I like it. I like it. I think it gives me like an old lady look. You heart P? The P is for Phoenix! The P is for Phoenix! The P is for Phoenix! The P is yellow. It's based on the sprite! It's based on the sprite! I'll pull up the sprite for you guys. Oh wait, you're gonna hear my keys. You're gonna hear my keys. I have my opera open, my opera audio open to play the music. It's okay. You'll hear me type. It's fine. It's not like you guys haven't heard and seen me type before. And it's gonna be wow. Let's see. Oh, there it is. He's so cute. Sorry. I'm getting outed as liking Phoenix Wright and thinking he's cute and awesome. It's embarrassing. P for Princeton Chaz. Princeton, comma Chaz. That's what it is. It's gotta be. Or else people will think that it's piss again. It's based off the sprite. The P is for Phoenix. It's close. It's for Phoenix. See, look. Except he has a scarf, but I have my black. But look. Same sweater. I tried really hard to get it really close to what it looks like in the actual thing. Things miles Edgeworth says for 500. Dude, I'm gonna Fujo out. Oh, sorry, my ankle cracked. If you heard that, that was my ankle. Sorry. Got that hypermobility problems. Everybody can hear my joints crack every 2 minutes. Pee-pee. Pee-pee! I didn't think about that. I didn't think about that when I placed the image. You should have put the hairstyle. Oh, that's true. I should have made the hairstyle on the P to make it look less like I heart yellow P. Oh my gosh, and Volty isn't around, so I don't know if I should say this. I don't know if I should say this or not. I will. I'll be like the Tom Holland of everything. And I don't even know if I'll go through with it. I'll go through with it. It's whatever. It's whatever. I will. Now, I don't know if he'll go through with it though, because I mean, who would want me to be a collab partner? Am I right? Am I right? Am I right? I'm kidding. But this is an outfit that I made for when Volty and I do a collab playing Ace Attorney, where we do funny voices for all of the characters. And I try not to backseat. No, make it more Phoenix for people that don't actually know the context. Yeah, well the thing is that it'll be in context when the stream happens. It'll be in context when the stream happens. This is just an outfit that I'm showing off because I have it. Backseat June, that's me. That's me. I'm such a backseat driver. Like, if you guys were able to see when, like, the three of us, the sour trio, as we call ourselves, me, Dodo, and Volty play Fortnite, and I die, and I have to watch one of them, oh, I'm a big backseater. I'm a huge backseater, and it's a little bit of a problem, but it's fine, it's whatever. Whatever. I've played these games before, let's just say that. I have the Ace collection, and I haven't touched it yet. Play it! It's so fun! Fortnite in the Big 25. Shut up! If you really want it to be an accurate cosplay, you should get framed for a crime. Well, I wonder what crime we should get framed for today. Crime. I wonder what crime we should get framed for today. What if I push somebody into an electrical wire while it's raining and they die and they get electrocuted? Could happen. Oh my gosh, and it makes so much more sense because I got an art degree. I got an arts degree, just like Phoenix was getting when he wore this sweater. Wow. Fortnite in the Big 25 for the billionth time. Wow! That was going crazy. Well, June, what you said about Sonic earlier should put you in jail. That's true. That's true. The recollections of Sonic Inflation Adventure? I should be in prison. Should be in solitary. I shouldn't be allowed to speak to anybody. But yes, isn't this... I think it's such a cute outfit on its own, though. Like, I like the way that the pink looks on me. You'd never expect that I'd work a pink. That I'd work a good pink. Especially this bright and colorful. June, whatever you do, don't date a redhead with a twin. She will ruin your life. Well, what if I want her to ruin my life? What if I want her to ruin my life? And then she ruins my life, and then I come back. I bounce back like a true phoenix. And then I can rizz up her twin sister. That could happen. I could get the ultimate rizz. Who knows? Who knows? Who knows? Dude, I freaking love Ace Attorney, and I'm really holding back because I do want to do it as a collab with Volty, so I don't know. I can't have this crown next to my name. She might think I'm a fan. Dodo, shut up! Dodo's so mean to me. He's my mod. I'll take things that will never happen for 500. It'll happen. It'll happen. And just so you guys know, he asked me to collab first. You guys have no faith in me. So you could say a phoenix, right? Yup. But dude, I like Phoenix. I think he's awesome. I'm gonna simp for him so bad, and it's gonna be so embarrassing. I feel like when I was younger, and I was first playing Ace Attorney, I really liked Edgeworth. I was like, ooh, Edgeworth's such a bad boy. He's so mean. I like Edgeworth. But I feel like as I've grown older, I've grown to appreciate Phoenix's simple nature more. Looks like Phoenix right has Phoenix stupid. Absolute bars. Get that flame writing emoji. Oh my god, fucking GIF. Get that reaction GIF out. That's real. I guess you can say Phoenix is miles better than Edgeworth. That was a good joke. I feel like that's a kind of a joke that Volty would say. Oh god, I'm out here like, oh, that reminds me of him. That's so embarrassing. So embarrassing. When you hang out with your friends and you like your friends and you're just like, oh my gosh, that's something that my friend would do. It's embarrassing. Why do you pronounce GIF like it starts with a J? That's the correct one, isn't it? Didn't the creator of the GIF say that it's pronounced GIF? Francisco von Karma. Oh, a baddie! Ah! Oh my god. I would commit crimes just for her to prosecute and whip me. If I had the chance to get whipped and berated by Francisco von Karma, of course I'd commit a crime. Of course I'd commit a crime. We respect a bad bitch with a whip, we really do. And she's also like sensitive, like, ah, she's such a bad bitch. She's such a baddie. Ah. What do you mean, huh? She's a baddie. She's a baddie. Just wouldn't understand. You wouldn't get it. You just don't understand. But yeah, hold on. Wait, hold on. I'll move him to me. I'll move him over to me. I was gonna give him a kiss on the head. Ah! Before I banished him. You wanna get whipped? I wanna get whipped and nay-nayed. I wanted her whip and nay-nay me. No, what? Okay, now what if her and Maya kissed? That's cinema. That's cinema. And what if Emma Sky and Kay Faraday also pulled up and they kissed, and then they all kissed. That's peak. I'm sorry. Waiter, more Yuri. Might as well put on my other outfit. Might as well put on Moi Goon. My god, more Yuri, please. I will do that, actually. More Yuri. Waiter. More Yuri. I like it when the women like women. I like it when the women like women. Because that means that I have a chance. That's a crazy thing to say. I like it when women like women, so I can have a chance. Even when they're not real. Your Honor, girls. Imagine pulling up, like, you're Dahlia Hawthorne. You're on the stand. You're gonna get convicted. And you just turn to the judge and you're like, Your Honor, honestly work. And then you die. Crazy. Your Honor, in my defense, I was Hime Joshiing out. Your Honor, League of Legends. Instant guilty verdict. Instant public execution. Your Honor, Marvel Rivals. Your Honor, Ace Attorney Dual Destinies. Get sent to the guillotine. But if you go, Your Honor, Apollo Justice Ace Attorney, you get immunity from all crimes. All crimes you commit, you get immunity. That's fucking diplomatic immunity. That's what you have, but everywhere in the world. If you're like, I love Apollo Justice Ace Attorney, it's gonna happen. It's gonna happen. Something's gonna happen, and it's gonna be good, and it's gonna be delightful. Your Honor, Fortnite. Death penalty. I said no more Marvel Rivals Battle Pass. And then they post the new skins and they pull me back in. That's what happens. That's what happens when I play Fortnite. I hate to say that's what happens when I play Fortnite. It's like you go on the shop and you're like, wait, there's a new baddie to acquire? There's a new baddie here? Holy shit. Let me get my hands on that. Let me get my hands on my credit card so I can buy more V-Bucks. Damn, the shit that I talk about, this model really does make so much sense. It was required. It needed to happen. Yu-Gi-Oh! GX collab Fortnite, please! Please! Let me be Chaz Princeton gunning down, I don't know, Chun-Li Street Fighter Fortnite, please. They do be adding Jean Grey. All of Scott's bad bitch exes are in the game now. Really? Wow. I can't believe the song ended right there too. June spent money on Fortnite. I've spent a lot of money on Fortnite, but sometimes when you're confronted with the Adventure Time bundle, you have to pay up. Sometimes when you're confronted with Marceline with BMO back bling, you gotta pay up. Sometimes you see Hatsune Miku in the shop, and you think, I gotta pay up, it's Hatsune Miku, it's the Miku tax. Marceline? Smash. Real. Real and fair. Princess Bubblegum? Smash. Oh my gosh. Emma, Psylocke, and Wolverine, all his exes, that's- oh god. All the exes. All the exes are in One Piece. Dude, when is the Fortnite One Piece collab? I don't even like One Piece, like I don't really care about it, but when is that happening? Like there's a DBZ, there's DBZ, it's been there forever. Where's the One Piece collab? I wanna see sexy Zoro. I wanna see sexy Zoro and things. I feel like it would translate fairly well to Fortnite's whole thing. You've got everything there. You've got pickaxes, you've got back bling possibilities, you've got everything. If they did do a GX collab, would they go for sub or dub, Jaden or Judai? They would probably go for the dub. They'd probably go for like Jaden, just because it's more accessible, right? It'd be crazy if Fortnite did a did like a One Piece collab, and then they were like, it's Zolo. Oh, I'd flip. I'd flip. Sorry, 4Kids, I'd flip. Hey, Garrett! Hey, Garrett! I hope you're liking the new model. This is just an outfit for the new model. I can switch back to the other one. I was just talking about Yuri. I was just Hime Joshiing out for a second. I'll change to what the model is actually normally supposed to be. I'll probably use this model a lot more in terms of the content of my streams being very Hime Joshi Fujoshi of me. Hold on, I'll disappear and I'll change into what I'll normally look like. This is what the true model looks like. I'm very cute. I'm very cute, and I love how my little bows move. Beta Keith would get a finger gun for Fortnite. Exactly! He'd get the 4Kids dub experience of the finger gun. Except it would also be funny if they made it like the finger gun, but it would be like the barrel of a revolver, like how it was in the manga with his penalty game where he died. I was thinking about Bandit Keith last night. I was thinking about him a lot. Just because his story is very tragic. I could do a full yap stream just about Bandit Keith's character and how Cross Duel, which was the canceled Yu-Gi-Oh! Phone game that came out, like how his character writing in that, how his character writing in like other like post season 1 post Duelist Kingdom media, like how he's written, how good that is and how it's changed, how he's evolved. I would love to talk about that because man, my boy's crazy. Uchina stream will start cosplay model, but at some point it switches to Moi Moi Goon. Well, the thing is, I feel like it only switched to Moi Moi Goon when I do the Anthe route, the Anthe secret route, because I've already done the best lesbian route possible. I've already gotten friend zoned by Jury, my true baddie. Hold on, I need you guys to know what a baddie Jury is, because Jury is a baddie. Again, I'm back to the typey that you'll be able to hear, but it's okay. It's like, oh, I like her. She's so awesome. Oh, everything about her for the way that she is. She's something that you need to know about Jury. So it will make sense. It'll make a lot of my inclinations make sense. Wow, this is a more high-res picture than I thought. This is Jury. This is Jury Arisukawa. Her duels are normally associated with love. With loving somebody. and love versus objectification, all of that business. She's very regal, very refined. She's a model. And she's like a little angry little lesbian. I love her so much. But I already did her route. In the game. And that was a journey. That was a journey because damn. She really said, don't forget about me, but I won't like you back. I feel like that one scene from the Lorax where he goes, that's a woman? What do you mean? This is certified baddie. She's so bad. Oh my gosh. Like, she fights and she's just mean. She's a little mean. She makes fun of Utena for wanting to be a prince, so she mockingly calls her like, oh, like, what's wrong now, prince? She's so awesome. She's so awesome and so cool. And she's a bowler. She bowls. That's a little niche little thing about her. You had me at mean. Of course! She's so I love her. I love her so much. Oh, I'm just thinking about her. I'm like, oh, Jerry, please. I'd do anything for you. Yeah, she bowls. She's a bowler. And apparently she's very talented. You just joined the Discord, Jerry? That's great! That's great! Simp. Oh, don't call me a simp. I already know that I am one. That's an immutable trait of mine. Being a simp. But hey, it works. See, the only other character in the Utena game that I think I would Hime Joshi out at like a sort of even plane, as with Juri, would be with Anthe. I like Anthe. I want to protect her. In a way, I guess I'm a lot like Utena and just like, I want to protect this girl because she's awesome and fun and cool. But yeah. Just a little girly that I like. Yeah, the impact is astounding. And honestly, she's very Rouge the Bat coded, I would say. Because again, I'm thinking about my Sonic X and Utena PowerPoint where I connect all the dots that probably shouldn't have been connected but were connected. Very Rouge the Bat coded in that regard. Or like Topaz. Topaz and Rouge. You combined them. They were the same. Because even though she's mean, she's definitely more of like a protagonist. Like she's definitely more of a help to Utena. More like, we're fighting the good fight together. That kind of deal. Yay. Topaz from Honkai Star Rail? No! Topaz from Sonic X! That reminds me, I do have to do a Genshin Impact stream. Not to spoil the presentation, but who's the Anthe analog for Sonic X? There's two characters that I think relate really heavily to Anthe that you can spin as being like, oh, this is Anthe. One of them is kind of obvious, and it's Chris. Chris is very much an Anthe kind of character. Obviously, he's not a Rose Bride, because the main thing about being a Rose Bride in the Utena context, it's entirely hinging on your treatment, the treatment of you being conditional based on the fact that you are a woman. So like woman or presenting femininity is like the key thing of like being a Rose Bride, and that's why it sucks, because it's like all women are Rose Brides. That's one of the key features of Utena. All women are the Rose Bride. Because all women are destined to be either objectified or treated badly purely and mostly only because they are a woman, right? So obviously, Chris is not like Anthe in that respect, but he's treated similarly because of different factors. So I wouldn't go so far as to be like, oh, he's a Rose Bride too, just like Anthe, but they have similar upbringings, similar treatments by both people in the show and also fans of the shows. And also, there's like some weird visual similarities with Utena that are brought about by Chris. Like really weird things that are like, that's not a coincidence. That's not a coincidence that that's happened. But yeah, so I would say that's the Anthe analog in Sonic X, but also Cream the Rabbit. Cream the rabbit is a lot like Anthe because Cream always has Cheese with her. Cheese is her chow, so like her little alien creature that is her friend, and they hang out and they like cohabitate, and it's like they're attached at the hip. They're basically like a package deal. It's Cream and Cheese. And like they feed each other things and they like do everything together. And Anthe has Choo Choo. It's like her little monkey friend and is like her only true friend at Otori until she and Utena become like good friends and whatever. It's really Anthe and Choo Choo, and they're a package deal. She's like, Choo Choo's my friend. Deal with that. Basically that whole deal is just like, oh, Choo Choo's like the funny comic relief that is also somewhat representational of her inner world, her inner thoughts, her inner feelings. And Choo Choo has that freedom to express those feelings, and it's like, oh, well, it's Choo Choo, so it's cute, it's whatever. But yeah, so with Cream and Cheese, they have that similar dynamic in that respect. And also, Cheese and Cream are also treated like shit a lot of the time, mostly because they're children, a lot like Chris. So again, their treatment being conditional on like how people see them as children is kind of like a reflection, like a baby's first introduction to feminist theory when thinking about it. Like, oh, because for the Rose Bride, it's purely conditioned on being a woman. That's why you're treated like shit, and like no other like actual solid reason. And for Sonic X, for Cream and Cheese and Chris, it's being children. Right? I've thought about this a lot. There's a lot of thought that's gone behind this, and my mind is a prison. After you watch Utena, by the way, if you do end up watching Revolutionary Girl Utena, I do want to say, I want to give you guys this huge preface. If you watch it, after you watch it, you will compare everything to it. You will see Utena in everything. And it's like if you care about Utena and like the story that it's telling and like how the symbols work and everything, and you try to piece it together and you come up with something that's like satisfying to you, there's probably more to it. Like that's probably something that is like a thing that was an intention, but there's also a deeper meaning. There's always a deeper meaning. And so when you watch Utena and you go in and you look deeply and you expect to look more deeply at things, and then you watch something like Sonic X and you're like, huh, this is structured very similarly to Revolutionary Girl Utena in every respect. And then you start looking into the characters and how they relate to the story and how they sort of work with other characters, how other characters treat them, blah, 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 blah. You'll see Utena in it. You see Utena in everything. I can't see a rose without thinking, that's so Utena coded. Oh my gosh, it's just like Revolutionary Girl Utena. It's bad, but it's good. It's good. Because honestly, I love critical thinking. I mean, I graduated university. And what I did for most of that is really, really look deeply into things and overanalyze everything. And I mean, dare I say, it worked. Thanks, Utena. It definitely feels like one of those things with DNA everywhere. Pearl Steven Universe has a lot of universe. Oh, she does! Pearl specifically, with her piano theming, like, because her instrument is the piano. With her piano theming, with her sword play, with, you know, that one moment where she actually did the Utena sword jab, like in the opening sequence of Revolutionary Girl Utena. That was like a very in-your-face thing where it's like, ah, that's so Utena coded. But if you see hands reaching out and touching and then they lose their grip and there's some sort of like sparkle or star in the way, or like something that shows the act of pulling away, that's Revolutionary Girl Utena. In Steven Universe, I believe it's Steven Universe Future, there is that big fusion between, you know, like Pearl that we know and Pink Pearl and Pink Diamond's old Pearl, who is called Volleyball in that episode. That entire episode is like the unification of Utena and Anthe, because it's like they're realizing that they're both traumatized by the same person. They're both undergoing like this sort of like, I don't like you, but we're the same foundationally. Like, I may want to protect you and I may see you as like less than because you're the damsel in distress. Really, at our core, we're the same. Again, all girls are the Rose Bride. So when it comes to that, and then they fuse and they become Pink Pearl, like big Mega Pearl, I think it's called Mega Pearl. Yeah. When they become Mega Pearl, with the design elements of Mega Pearl are literally fusing Utena and Anthy together. Like Anthy's hairstyle, having like the little kind of buns, like the one giant bun rolled up. That's Anthy. The crown on the head, again, Anthy, and like the symbol of the Rose Bride at its core is that crown. It's like I saw that episode and I was like, holy fuck, respect, respect. Like, she sits like Anthy too after the fusion. It's crazy. I'm like, holy fuck, it's just Utena and Anthy. Shout out to Rebecca Sugar. She was like, this Yuri anime is a big deal. And it is a big deal. It's a huge, huge deal. I remember for one of my courses, I took a classical literature course where my professor tried to add in like something fun that wasn't really like a classical book or classical parable. It was like, oh, like here's the myth of St. George and stuff like that. But here is something that's very similar, which is Adventure Time. And I remembered I talked to this professor and I was because he was doing like the introductory like, oh, let's learn a bit about you things. So like I was talking to him and I was like, well, I really like Revolutionary Girl Utena. That's my favorite anime ever. I think it's so perfect in every way, like everything about it, the way that it fuses fantasy with reality, and it uses fantasy as a way to sort of indirectly point out the darkness of reality that we live in as a society. I was talking to him about that and I said I really love that, and he was like, I was literally caught between choosing Adventure Time to look at or Revolutionary Girl Utena. I can't believe this. What do you mean? And he actually let me write our final paper on, like, he said you could do anything, but I asked him specifically, like, would I be able to connect this to Utena? Would I be able to do that? Would that be fine? And he was like, go for it. Why not? So I did, and I did pretty well. Let's just say. But the fact that even my professor was like, oh yeah, like Utena perfectly goes along with this. You can write about it, because literally I was gonna pick this, but then I just picked Adventure Time because most people know it. It's more accessible. I'm like, oh period. Oh period. You have taste. You have class. It was awesome. It was awesome. I need more people to know Revolutionary Girl Utena so that I can yap about it. It's really what I need. I try to play it. Action. What game is that? Hold on. Google it. I'll Google it on my phone, actually. Also fun fact, you can direct any what is it? Any game suggestions. There is like a channel on my Discord for doing that as well. The Discord is in the description now, actually. It's kind of high up in the description, so if you can see it. Hack and slash with gacha. Ooh. Huh. I really do like hack and slash games with gacha because I'm I know life those kinds of games. But I'm nervous. I'm nervous because what if I'm not good at it? I really gotta get on Utena. This talk has been interesting. It's really good. Before you even ask, look up the age rating. It's fine to stream. Yeah, okay. Let's see. Oh god, it's actually so tough to type. I still have my wrist brace on. There it is. Wow, the art style's pretty. Art style's pretty. Is it? Hold on, I have a question though. Is it on? Oh, it's on Steam. I was about to ask. I was like, is it just a mobile game? Because I'm seeing a lot of mobile stuff. And I can't really stream mobile games because I don't have enough PC ports. I don't have enough ports on my PC. And I don't have a capture card. That would also probably be helpful to have. But mobile and Steam, that's good. That's good. Whoa, booba! What? Oh my god, huge booba. Would I be able to stream this? Would I be able to stream this on YouTube? I might be able to stream it on Twitch, but I don't know about YouTube. YouTube's pretty strict. No. Twitch is also very, very, very big on no booba! Especially if you're a VTuber. VTubers get banned all the time just for having some booba on their models. Exactly why I said look up the age rating. Well, the thing is, with these kinds of things, Twitch and YouTube and like streaming platforms are very, very strict about booba. Like, even if you're doing something normal and you just have a little bit of cleavage on your model, they're gonna take it down. That's happened to a lot of streamers that I know. So like playing a game like this, I don't know if it would be okay to play on stream. I could make a video. I could make it like I could play it on my own time, like record it, and then do a video. Because I would need to be able to censor the booba. Yeah. Because a lot of the booba is a little bit exposed. Like, what's this character? I know the rating. The rating is irrelevant to what YouTube and Twitch allow on their servers. That's the thing. That's what I'm getting at. Like, the age rating is irrelevant to if YouTube AI bot sees booba, take down channel. That's what it is, right? We have to comply with these rules. They have VTubers that do stream it, yeah, but then again, they have like a lot of them have like agency backing, or they have like teams that do that kind of thing. I'm entirely solo on like every front. Look, I'd definitely be able to do it, like play it on my own time and like record it and post a video, like a classic Markiplier Let's Play. But I don't think I'd be able to stream it because I wouldn't have control over. I wouldn't have control over the booba that you see, right? That's the thing. And again, that's just like my own personal thing as well. Just like I wouldn't be comfortable doing that if I had the thought constantly being like, watch out, you could get banned. Watch out, you could get banned. Like that's just me, you know? That's my thing. But I could definitely do a video on it because it's free, so. But the gameplay does look fun. I am seeing a lot of gameplay and it does look really fun. You know, I'd definitely play this. It's totally a game that I would play.
Hello everybody, my name is Markiplier and welcome back to Five Nights at Freddy's. Today we're gonna be seeing Golden Freddy, or that Golden Fredbear.
Wait, new model called Juniplier. It just looked like 2015 Markiplier. I get the mustache! I get the pink mustache! Dude, oh my gosh. What was my first Markiplier video? I'm thinking about... Like, now I want to know what my first Markiplier video was. Video should be fine. You can filter and cut with some uncut version. Yeah, no, that's what I was thinking. That was like a perfect compromise, I was thinking. My name is Jacksepticeye. June with the red rooster hair would go crazy. No. Oh my gosh, I should do like a Markiplier cosplay outfit, and then I can sing like the Five Nights at Freddy's fan musical. I do a cover of Somewhere Something's Hiding in the Dark. Dan TDM! I saw Dan TDM in the Minecraft movie and I almost cried. Like, holy fuck. Oh, June, my yellow PNG over all the band stuff, yeah! Instead of the demonetization symbols, it's just ow Junie over there, because I'm in prison, because I get banned. Ninja Girls versus Demon Race in Corrupt City. Giving a little Shin Megami Tensei. The mobile game of that, actually. More so than anything else. To be very specific, I played the mobile game Shin Megami Tensei D2 game. And then they changed the way that they did the save information, and I lost my save file that had Sonic the Hedgehog and Bayonetta on it. And I'm sad. The OG YouTubers were done so dirty in the movie. For real! Like, I was expecting, like, oh, there are other players in the game. There are other players in the Minecraft server. Is Steve just like, oh, that's Dan TDM. Like, Give us some diamond minecart. Give us Dan the talking minecart. And it's just made out of diamonds. Okay, or as I like to call it, yes, it is important to the plot. This robot must be thick for combat game. It's like a return to the roots, you know? It's a classic trope of the big booba, big booty anime girlies piloting mechs. But back in the day, it used to actually be like more Lolita characters doing that. An idol girl with a mask? Oh my gosh, she could be me. It could be me. Oh my gosh, sorry, I looked down. My mom was sending me a TikTok. Mom, get off TikTok! If only the Star Wars droids were this big. Oh, it just makes me wonder about all the clones. That's I should say that. Your mom's still awake? Yes. My mom, she was crazy. My mom didn't go upstairs to go to sleep until it was like 12:40. Not 12:40, oh my god. Before, it was like 12:15, 12:14. Like, as I was like, I'm gonna hit go live now. I turn around, my mom's still there. I'm like, Mom, I'm gonna stream. And she's like,
Oh my god. Last I looked at the time, it was 11:45. It was 11:45. It was fine.
It's like, Mom, I've been on TikTok for like 5 hours. I was a little TikToker, you know. Not the impression. It wasn't a good impression. See, the thing is, if it was a good impression, I just put on the really tired June voice, and then oh, it sounds just like my mom. He gets the most flabbergasted by a Gooner Gotcha game. Girls' asses literally shake when you fire a gun. Oh my gosh. Nikkei gameplay. I need more bullets! I need more bullets! That's what- oh my gosh, that's what me and Dodo say when we play Fortnite. I need more bullets! Mom sounds like she'd give you milk and cookies when you come over. My mom is just nice. My mom is just nice. She's... that makes it sound like you think my mom's old. My mom isn't that old. She was old when she had me, though. Which could explain a lot of things about me. Thinking about it now. My mom was like in her 30s when she had me. Think on that. I'm prime young Gen Z, young Gen Z. Older Gen Z raised by Gen X. That's me. And yet you're still older. Oh my god. If you're talking gotcha, now's the perfect time to hop on the Uma Musume hype train! That's so true! That's so true. I should play the freaking Uma Musume game. I'm just nervous that I'll get really into it, you know? Because, like, whenever I play other mobile games, I get, like, so freakishly into it. Like, I can't do anything else but play that game. And then I'll drop it and I'll never pick it back up, ever. You too can learn about Gold Ship, the horse that kicked every rider he ever had. Of course! What about that one horse? There was one horse that I know. Like, super famous Japanese racehorse, where the horse never won a single race, but people bet on that horse a lot. Because they just liked her energy. They liked her, she never gave up. Even if she kind of sucked at racing. June Mario Kart Tour stream. When I get $50 million to get a Switch 2, let alone be able to buy the game. Switch 2 is so expensive. Anaura. Yeah! That's the one. I'm not a gacha game player, but Gold Ship got me tempted. Hell yeah. Oh my gosh, there is like one horse game that I did play. It wasn't a gacha game, but it was like anime with horses. It was like My Horse Prince or something like that, and it was the game about the race horse that has the beautiful Bishonen man face. Like, everything else about him is a horse, but he's just got a man's face. I remember that. I used to play that when that came out. Big deal. Biggie deal. That's the horse game that I should play. My Horse Prince classic legend. I miss that game. I kind of miss the energy that like old mobile games had where they were just fucking weird. Bring them back. Bring them back. But yes, oh my god. I just looked at the time. Tell me why I've been streaming for 2.5 hours. I had no plan for this. I was expecting like super short stream. It'll be like whatever, blah, 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 blah. That's insane. Nowadays, I can't play a mobile game for more than 3 seconds without being slapped with an ad. On God. You know what? I still play Crossy Road back when it came out. Like, I still play Crossy Road, which is horrible for ads. But you know what I do? I turn off my internet. You turn off your internet, and most of the time you can still play the game. And that's what I do, so I don't get a single ad. I'm like, I just want to play fucking Crossy Road. And I die so often in Crossy Road, it's fucking Crossy Road. And every time you die, you get smacked with an ad, and you're like, holy fuck, shut up. Play Crossy Roads on YouTube. No, I'd never touch the YouTube mobile game feature. Ew. I'd never do that. That's nasty. Yap sesh supreme. Honestly, if you get me talking about Utena on a stream, I'll yap forever. There's so much material. I'll give you the fucking Utena analysis document. By the way, I do have an analysis document of Utena where I just like put down every thought that I have about Revolutionary Girl Utena. Hold on, I'll actually pull it up because I don't know how many pages it is, but it's really long. It's really long. Oh, and if you heard Persona 3 sound effect, it's my sound font on Opera. Leave me alone. But how many is it? 72 pages. A really small font. 72 pages on really small font. And it's everything. I also have some crazy jokes. But that's so many. That's actually so many. Like 72 pages. Just talking about one show. Oh my god. I should definitely reveal this on stream. I can scrub it for any like doxable information and then I'll show it off. Because dare I say, it's 72 pages, right? It's 72 pages, small font. The thing is though, there are a lot of comments on this too that are like elaborations on ideas that I've said in it. And it doesn't give me a count. It doesn't give me a count on how many there are. But it's enough that I need to scroll really, really, really far. Back to front or one side? One side, because I mean it's on a Google Doc. But that's so many. Holy shit. Holy shit. And you know what's crazy? It's still growing. Every time I watch an episode of Utena, I learn something new. I pick up on something new. So I always add to it, right? And I started this thing? Hold on. No way. In July of 2019, I started that document. That was like the second time that I watched Utena ever. What the fuck? What do you mean? What do you mean? That's crazy. Holy fuck. Hold on, when did I start this document? Because I think it would be fun. It would be fun to do that. Like go through the document on the anniversary of its creation. That doc older than COVID. Oh god! That's messed up. Like, dude, 2019? I don't even want to think about how many years ago that is. I don't want to think about it. I don't want to think about it. No, no, I don't. Dude, that was my first year of university. That was like after my high school graduation. Dude, I'm heading to the coffin. What the fuck? Oh my god, earlier versions are merged to save storage space? So the older versions are merged. The latest that I got is March 13th, 2022. What was it? 6 years ago? Oh my god. That's like over half a decade. That's over half a decade! I've been sitting on this shit for half a decade! I should 100% reveal this on stream. Dude, screw the revealing university essays. This shit is a good tracker of my fucking mental health. Over the years, for my whole university experience, even before then, because holy shit. But yeah, there's a lot of interesting stuff in this document. Like, wow, oh my god, Anthony and Choo Choo being Akio's eyes and ears. Oh, that's heat actually. Holy fuck, wait. He's kind of on this like a .com. But yeah, if you guys want me to reveal that, if you guys want me to go through the 72 pages of pure joy, and totally not a lot of it is suffering, but pure joy, we can do that as well. That'd be fun. That'd be a fun thing to do. Oh, I keep thinking about like future streams and like things that I can stream, and I get really excited about it. But I feel like it has to have some sort of ceremony. I feel like with a lot of my stream ideas, I'm like, it needs to be a special occasion for the stream to happen. Like the time needs to be right. But honestly, fuck it. Revealing Utena analysis document at let's open my calendar. Let's reveal that on July 19th. Put that in the Discord. Remind me, July 19th we'll go through the Utena analysis document. Unless one of my streaming friends has something that they're going to be doing around July 19th. Otherwise, July 19th. Let's go freaking crazy. Let's go through Utena. So everybody, your homework until then is to go on Nozomi Entertainment's YouTube channel and find Revolutionary Girl Utena and preferably watch the dub, but you don't have to. I'm not gonna force you. But if you want peak in your ears, I mean honestly both are peak in the ears, but if you want peak mostly directed by my peak, Chaz Princeton, watch the dub. That's your homework. It's 30, 32, 31 episodes. 39 episodes. Why did I think 31 and 32? It's 39 episodes. And they're all awesome. Be sure to brush up on the trigger warnings, the spoiler-free trigger warnings, because oh boy, it gets crazy. Can I watch the YouTube short about it? Sure. I'll do some really crazy editing to make sure that everything about Revolutionary Girl Utena gets condensed into one thing. Into one like less than 3-minute clip. It'll happen. Because then after that, when you guys have all watched Utena and you all know everything and I can go through the analysis document, then we can have the stream where I reveal the Sonic X and Utena PowerPoint. My magnum opus, my true magnum opus. I mean, you'd think like the whole analysis document related to Revolutionary Girl Utena and all of the different ways that at least I could think of reading it and interpreting it, you'd think that'd be my magnum opus, but no. Sonic X and Utena, that shit is crazy. That's just crazy. Yes, I will post it. I will post it on the Discord as well. That's a good thought, Sunnyshine. Thank you. Yes, I'll put it in the Discord. But just know, will Hawk be in this analysis? Maybe he will. Maybe he won't. He will. Hawk will be there. Except to be honest, I don't spend a lot of my time talking about like individual characters all that much. Like, I touch on them being like, oh, they could be a parallel to this sort of character who does X, Y, and Z in Utena and stuff like that. And they're important to Utena because they represent this within the hierarchy of the dueling system, you know? I could do that. I do that, actually. Not that I could, I do. I do that in the PowerPoint. So there will be a little bit of Hawk. There will be a little bit of Hawk to it. Hawk Tua, if you will. There's Hawk Tua. That's awesome. But yes, the Revolutionary Girl Utena manga is also available. The manga, however, I will say, Chiho Saito has amazing artwork. The artwork in the manga is great. The manga is very problematic, though, for a lot of reasons, most of which being that Saito was homophobic. So that's something. Meanwhile, she's penning a manga about lesbians. She was kind of homophobic, and the manga's super different from the anime. Super different. Like everything about it's very different. But the point is ASMR script reading. Yeah, but dare I say, the artwork is the most value that you're gonna get from the Utena manga. Like not to bash the manga, like not to bash the story, because I've read it and it's pretty good, but yeah. I think the most that I took out of my manga experience was, wow, how did they fuck that up? And also, pretty art though. Oh, huh. Weird thing to be doing while doing Utena. I know! It's a little weird. It's a little weird. But the After Revolution manga was a bit better. They followed the developments of the anime a bit more closely. Because to be honest, I'm gonna point this out as a tiny little spoiler, but not really that spoilerish. Juri is a lesbian, and it is confirmed. Like, it is her thing. Juri Arisugawa, the lesbian, confirmed lesbian. She is in love with a girl. She's in love with a girl. The girl may or may not like her back, but she's in love with a girl. In the manga, however, that girl does not exist, and she likes a man, and that man sucks. And in the anime, that man is still there, and he still sucks, but guess what? Juri does not appreciate that man, because he sucks. But most of the reason why he sucks is that he's like, oh, women can't do anything. Strong women, I like strong women because when I conquer them, it is a personal victory. That's his vibe. So yeah, a little bit nasty. In the anime, he's a bit different though. He has different motives where you can sit back and think like, well, that's kind of noble, but at the same time, why did you have to be such a prick about it? Why do you have to suck? Why do you have to suck and not listen to women and their feelings? Why? But yeah, his intentions were pure, but also, again, influenced by misogyny, so bad. Which is like everything in Utena. It's really just like pointing out the flaws in misogynistic worldviews, even when women have them. It's really just poking holes in that sort of thing, where it's like on the surface, wow, it's very noble. It's very noble that he wants Juri to be happy, but he does this roundabout way of trying to make her happy, where he stomps on everything, you know. And with Utena being a prince, like that's very, very nice for a girl to be a prince and wanting to save the damsel in distress. But what if the person that she wanted to save was a person and not just a quote-unquote damsel in distress? What if she was more than that? And also, what if that girl pretending to be a prince could never be a prince at all, because at the very foundation, the idea of a prince is rooted in misogynistic practices, where without a damsel in distress to save, a prince cannot be a prince. Wow, it's all that business, and Saito does not tackle that well. Oh no, I don't don't play Master Duel. Is that bad? Is that bad? I love Yu-Gi-Oh, but I don't like Master Duel. I don't know. I feel like forced PvP is a bit annoying, so I don't really like it. But you know, they do cut a lot of most anime. The thing is, though, that was all the stuff that was present in the anime that was not present in the manga. They have solo mode. Yeah. I don't know. I prefer Duel Links. Even in terms of OST, I prefer Duel Links. I love the faster gameplay because I'm lazy and I don't want to spend a long time playing Yu-Gi-Oh. I mean, not true actually, because I play Tag Force. But I don't know. It's like I love the faster gameplay. It changes up the game in a way that is really refreshing. I love Speed Duel. Speed Duel, they could never make me hate you. I love the Duel Links Jaded Victory music. For real, it's I love Judai's theme. I love it so much. In anything, it's good. Like the Tag Force ones are different, but they're still like variants on Jaden's victory music from the Japanese anime. It's wowie. Now I'm thinking about that. Now I don't want to watch Yu-Gi-Oh! GX. What the fuck? Oh my gosh. And I've already had the monthly rewatch, but now I just want to watch it for fun. Maybe I could watch a Chaz episode. I could watch season 2 episode 2 instead of season 1 episode 2. I could watch season 2 episode 2 because that's what Chaz. So fun. From what I've heard, wasn't production like manga and anime were being developed simultaneously? Yes! The same was actually done with Evangelion, and the funniest thing is I prefer the manga to Evangelion more than the anime. But yeah, they were done simultaneously, and there's a lot of stuff because I have the collector's edition Blu-rays of Utena, so they came with the Rose Crest rings, so I got one and Cool's got one, and they came with like art books and like not art books, but they came with like development stuff. So like, oh, this is what happens in this episode. This is like an episode summary from the director. This is what I was thinking when making this episode. This is what I did, X, Y, and Z, all of that kind of thing. And I remember with a lot of the one thing that I want to do when I go to Japan is get the Duelist Bible. But in the Duelist Bible, they talk about how when Ikuhara had decided on the colors for the characters in the anime, for Anthy and Utena specifically, Saito was like sad. She was sad about it because Anthy and Utena looked totally different. They had totally different color schemes, where the dueling uniforms were based more so on like white, like wedding attire, you know, like the Rose Bride wore a white dress with hints of light blue and some greens and red. And the same thing was for Utena's palette. And by the way, in the manga, Utena is a blonde. She doesn't have her signature pink hair. She's a blonde with brown eyes. And Anthy also has brown eyes. But the wedding dress symbolism in the manga was meant to be like a real pivotal thing because she's the Rose Bride, right? But with the anime, they went for the red because some of Anthy's like earlier design is like, oh, whatever. Hold on. Thank you, Anonymous. Thank you, Anonymous, for the tip. How's it going? It's going good. How's it going with you? Man. But yes, hold on. My Utena tangent is fading away. The colors. The wedding dress was like a big deal. But what Ikuhara wanted to go for with Anthy in the anime, with all the colors in the anime, is they wanted to stray away from like traditional symbolism, right? So like the whole thing with the anime is that they turn what you would think is the natural way how we learn things to be and turn it on their head. So with the Rose Bride dress, instead they went with a red to represent like the rose, but also to represent a lot of key features of the color. So like in Utena, each duel has a color, has a corresponding color, and it represents a specific thing, a specific pillar. So with green, it's, you know, it's friendship. Friendship, and, you know, choice is blue, and love is symbolized by orange, and red is for the self, right? It's a self-aggrandizing color. So when you think about the color language for the anime of Utena, they really went with this sort of like, this color means this. It's like a common red rose is seen as like passionate, of being lovely, but with Anthy, it's really like at her core. Because even in flashbacks to like previous things that have happened in Anthy's life, she wears a really iconic red loose-fitting dress. Like super short, it's kind of like a rag that she's wearing, like an oversized rag, but it's that same red. So it's really like her at her core, who she is, it is the self, right? And it makes a lot of sense, but it's also associated again with like the shape of the dress looking like a rose, looking like a budding rose. And then again, her hints of green being like the stem of a rose. It's awesome. Like it's crazy. And because they were developed simultaneously, they did butt heads on like the colors, because it's like, oh, but it's shoujo manga, you know, white, red, like white, romance, purity, that kind of thing. But in Revolutionary Girl Utena, what place does purity have other than concealing something darker? So they went with the bridal dress, but turning it red, like a rose, making it a little bit more mysterious. And Utena wears black, which is crazy. Black and red is her color combination, which is like, nobody else really wears red. Or nobody else really wears black, I mean. It's like, why is it black? It's crazy, but it's awesome. It's so stunning. It's so stunning. But yeah, being developed simultaneously, I can understand why certain characters weren't included and certain characters had different directions taken with them in the anime versus the manga, but the anime is just overall more pleasing, I think, to me. It's more satisfying in like every little change that they made. Yu-Gi-Oh! Should get a FemC. Just please give Yu-Gi-Oh! A FemC. Can I be the Yu-Gi-Oh! FemC next to virtual YouTuber Moe June? My cards should be zombies, or they should be ojamas. I'm kidding. Devilman and OG comment do a similar thing. Yeah. Dude, shout out to Devilman. Ojama supported 2025. Please! Can we get Ojama purple and have it look kind of like me? Could that be a thing, Konami? Ojama purple? Ojama purple? I could be Ojama lime! My eyes are like lime color. I could be Ojama lime. It could be anything. It could be brown, I could be blue, I could be violet sky, I could be purple, I could be purple, I could be anything you like. Ojama purple and lime. I get two. Because I want to represent a true baddie. My truest idol, Chaz Princeton, Manjome June. Fun fact, he's the reason why my name is June. Oop! I expect 2 pages for Sam Speed, his character and his goals. In that analysis, I need to know. Dude, Sam... so much Sam Speed. I think I actually have a lot about Sam Speed on there, if I remember correctly. Like, what he does for Sonic and the other characters. Oh god. I really went into everybody. Want to hear about my intense feelings about Mr. Stewart? Mr. Stewart Sonic X has my heart. He is so handsome. Chaz X June? I need fan art of that. I need fan art of Chaz X June. I need that now. On my desk? That's more homework for you guys. Chaz X June fan art. Fan fiction. I need it all. I'm kidding. Later, Colossal. Yay, have a good one to you too. See you next stream. All super chats goes to the Chaz X June funds all of my skebs. All of my skebs. For Chaz X June. It is a worthwhile effort. It is a worthwhile effort. It's money well spent. Moe June X Manjome June. Oh, they have like the same syllables too. Oh god. I really was not okay. I was really not okay when I came up with this name. Moe, Moe, June. Mandome, June. No, there's one more syllable. Well, I mean, if you count the exclamation point as a syllable, then that would work. But oh my god, it has almost been 3 hours. I am so sorry for taking like all of your time. If you're still here and if you're here from the beginning, holy fuck. You're a legend? You're legends, all of you? Holy crap. But yes, another look at this model for the road. For the road. I hope you guys appreciate my lovely, beautiful figure. Oh my god, my Pikachu hat from San Francisco. That's so awesome! But yes, another one for the road. Love the look. Thank you, Garrett. Thank you, Garrett. I am very proud of this look too. I think it looks really good. 2 hours of yapping, Yuri, Yaoi, Sonic Inflation, Yu-Gi-Oh, Nikkei, and anime. T-pose. I can't T-pose! I can't T-pose! I'm sorry. I wish I could. I'm using primitive software. But yes. That'll be it for me. I'm sorry that I took up all of your time, but hopefully, you guys had a good time. And hopefully you guys are interested in watching some of the anime that I've recommended, i.e. Yu-Gi-Oh! GX, always a big recommender of that. But Yu-Gi-Oh! GX, Sonic X, funny 2 X's in there, Sonic X, Yu-Gi-Oh! GX, there was a lot of X things going on in the early 2000s. And Revolutionary Girl Utada, that is your homework, by the way. Nozomi Entertainment YouTube channel, Revolutionary Girl Utada, dub or sub, but preferably dub because it's awesome and chill. And Rachel Lillis banged in that one, holy fuck. And June's favorite, Rush! No! No! Watch Yu-Gi-Oh! Zexal too. I watch Yu-Gi-Oh! 5Ds. I need a therapist that's seen Yu-Gi-Oh! 5Ds so that I can tell them that my favorite character and a character that I relate to the most is Callan Kessler, and they can say, oh, you have a lot of problems. We can get that sorted out. But anyway, with that being said, I'm gonna cast a magic spell to make sure that your day, night, week, whenever you're watching this, your twilight, your new moon, your eclipse, your breaking dawn, is even better than it was before. I hope I can make you smile. So here is that magic spell, and if you know the words, you can type them in chat, you can say them out loud, I don't really care, you can say it mentally and try to telepathically channel that into my mind, and I'll try to catch that. But let's begin. Moe, June! Thank you so much for being here, guys.